Great. You didn't record.
You good?
Go ahead.
Talking Papas, episode Quattro.
Yeah, this is episode 4.
Yeah, episode 4.
And Joe's back.
I'm back.
He's alive.
Joe's back in the building.
Back and I'm better.
Trader Joe, I
Trader
think.
Joe.
Trader
Joe.
Joe.
Trader Joe's.
That'd be some. Hey, that'd be some fire merch.
Yeah, Trader Joe.
Talking Papa's Trader Joe. That'd be
Like Disney themed? Disney themed?
Yeah. Do they
That'd be-
sell potatoes in Trader Joe's?
I'm sure they do.
I'm sure they do.
That'd be gas.
Yep. Yeah, we back. We back.
Yeah, back. Talking Papa's episode
Back and
4.
better.
Episode 4.
Episode 4. Even though you guys went from 1 to 3.
Episode 2 probably still ain't gonna be out. By the
Yeah,
time this one's
probably
out.
not.
Probably not.
Probably never gonna come. Probably gonna come out after we do episode 100.
You're gonna release the last episode.
Yeah, that'd be fire. If I was a Talking Papa's fan, I'd appreciate that.
Right? Bless you.
Thank you.
This guy.
I know. Oh yeah.
So
We gotta start
back.
over. We have to start over now.
no, we're not starting. we started shit over.
Now we got David in the building, Andy in the building,
Sam in the building.
I am in the building, Andy in the building.
Andy in the building.
Andy.
Most importantly, we got Joe in the building.
Yeah, Joe's back, dude. What the fuck, man?
What happened
You know,
last week?
Something.
We need an explanation.
Like you guys said, I started another pod.
I fucking knew it. We knew it.
Started another pod.
We thought it was just rumors.
Yeah, but
How'd it go? How'd the
Yeah,
pilot
well, what
episode
happened
go?
with that? Why, you know?
pretty shitty. We're not gonna do it.
Do it after all.
Nah,
So
nothing's
you
gonna be
fucking
released.
ditched us
Yeah.
to go make another fucking
Make
pod.
another pod.
And-
We filmed. We rolled.
And what happened? You guys were meshing or what?
Just the vibes weren't there. I was missing you guys, so I had to come back. Come back to my home.
Well, welcome back, man.
I'm glad to be back.
Are you though?
Yeah, I am. I felt left out seeing episode 3.
I want you to know. I had like I watched this episode again at the shop,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of people were like, "What the fuck is the other guy at?"
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They were like, "Who's that guy?
Yeah, who the fuck is that beaner?
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck is that guy?"
Yeah.
A lot of people were missing you, dude.
Well, yeah, it's good to be back. Not planning on missing anytime soon. So
You said you felt left out watching last week's video. What
Yeah.
did you think about episode 3?
it was cool. It was cool.
Do you think it was better without you or with you?
I mean, come on.
You
Now.
think this one's gonna be better than episode 3
I mean,
then?
come on now. You know this episode's gonna hit.
We'll see. We'll see.
Let me check where the fuck we're at even on that third episode. We're not far, but I mean, you know what I mean?
We got 30 subs now.
Do we?
30 subs.
That's fire.
Congratulations. That's good.
That's
Yep.
fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do. Wow.
Wow.
70 views, and we posted it yesterday.
Yeah, that's cool.
A day and 10 hours, 70 views. That's cool.
That's cool.
I'd have been happy with 10.
Yep.
Yep.
So that's cool with me.
Progress is progress. So
Oh yeah. But yeah, so what were you saying? Like, how'd you like last week's? You thought it was cool? Like whatever.
it was cool. It was funny. Just
Was it funny?
Just felt left out.
This fool called me talking shit. Like, yeah, that shit wasn't even funny, dude. Like, I clicked off of it first fucking 5
I did
minutes.
not say that shit.
Hey, not even giving us our watch time.
Yeah, no.
I was just being a big hater. Like, damn, I wish I was there. That's mostly what it was.
You at the FOMO?
What's FOMO?
Fear of missing out.
No,
No?
You didn't?
Yeah.
no,
Sounds like you had FOMO.
no. I just wanted to be there.
Like, yeah, like you were missing out.
Not that I was missing. I just missed the boys, dude.
Just want to be the way you
Just want to be with my homies, bro. Sorry, shit.
Fuck. How was your guys' week? Let's start there. You know what I mean?
I mean, if anything, we should start with yours.
Why? What's wrong?
What happened today?
Oh, I had court today.
Yeah, so
Akon.
Yeah, locked up. Free me. Yeah, that was cool. I had the only thing that was shitty is that when I got my ticket, I was technically in Riverside, so I had to go all the way to Moreno Valley Courthouse.
that's why.
Yeah, traffic was a bit. It took me like 35, 40 minutes there and back.
So what were the results? You get 10 to life or 25 to life?
10 to life. I got to turn myself in tomorrow.
Fuck.
So no episode 5.
Yeah, no episode 5 for me. You know, you
Well, we
guys
can do it. We just have to go to the
Yeah.
visiting.
Yeah,
so-
we have to do it to at the phone call.
You guys gotta have
Alright.
me. You guys gotta have me
Congrats.
call in, and I'll rap over the mic.
Yeah, but
It's expensive,
You're
though.
only on the phone for 10 minutes. It'll cut off.
I'll split the flyest.
Fires
fucking-
300
hell
bars
yeah.
in 10 minutes.
Hell yeah. But that was it. I had to pay
Really?
it. I had to pay a stupid ass little fine just for showing up, type shit.
What was the ticket for?
My tent, my window tent.
Tent.
Yeah, I got that ticket the day I was going back to school from having the baby.
Oh shit.
I had the baby. I was off for a week. The day I was going back to school, I got pulled over.
Just your luck, huh?
That's my luck. But I mean, it's not the first or last. I'm trying to go a year without having to go to court. Ever since I got my license, every year I got to go to court.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speeding ticket.
Oh, you just need to slow the fuck down.
Yeah. Speeding ticket.
You
Fucking.
drive fucking crazy, bro.
Do I?
Being in the car with you and being in the car with Franco is probably the scariest experience.
Fuck out of here.
It's fucking crazy.
Hey, last week me and Andy were dipping out. Andy got me, and for that split second, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna catch up with this fool." And then I realized, like, yeah, I'm not catching up to this. Like, yeah, I don't know why even try. Like, there's no point.
It would have been a good time. I was hoping you were going
Fuck
to.
out of here. But then we ran into all that traffic.
We did, yeah.
You know what
I
I
was in
mean?
the carpool.
Yeah, you got there pretty fast.
Yeah.
But okay, so like, yeah, my
So that was
week.
your week.
So my week, yeah, I didn't really do nothing. I mean, my baby's a little sick right now. She has like teething really bad.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, she has a little fever. She has like a little cough. Like she's a little down bad right now, but she's all right. So I thought like last weekend when I went back to work, my other job, I called off Monday. I came home early Sunday because my girl was like, dude, like she's not having it. I'm lucky not having it, not feeling good. Like I need you to come home type shit.
Yeah.
Type shit. So I came home, whatever. And then, yeah, like Sunday I knew like, fuck, like it's going to be a long night with the baby. Like I'm not going to go in tomorrow.
Yeah.
But since I knew I was going to be off, I had the intentions of being like, oh, I'm going to stay home all day and work on episode 2.
Didn't happen.
And what happened?
I somewhat did, you know what I mean? But like I worked on it for like an hour here, and then my girl wanted to take a nap, so watching the baby.
So you had to take a nap with her, or?
Nah, I just had to watch the baby, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
She being all fussy, and then like, oh, my girl gets up, and I work on it a little bit more, and then it's like, okay, then I gotta go shower, and I'm just throughout the day, like I worked on it like an hour segments, and yeah, still couldn't get it out.
So maybe by next year it'll be out.
Maybe, strong maybe. Yeah, really just chilling.
That's cool.
What about you guys? How was your week?
Week was cool. The reason I didn't make it to last pod, car broke down, and then just some other issues. But that's why I wasn't at the last pod. Other than that, nothing really exciting.
Anything fun, exciting, dude?
Well, no, I had an appointment for my girl and the baby. Baby's healthy. That's cool.
That's fire.
Yep.
That's good.
Yep.
Get another sonogram?
No, we just heard his little heartbeat.
Dang.
Yeah.
It's all speedy now.
Yeah.
A lot of food drinking like monsters.
Yeah, but that was about it. But other than that, everything's been good.
Fire. What about you, Dave?
Not much.
Okay.
That sounded like it was about to be bad.
Can you make up a story?
Nah, I mean, we actually found a place. So
Different one than the one that you sent us?
Yeah, not Grand Tarachi.
Our Grand Tarachi?
Right.
No. Kentucky.
Fontucky.
Yeah, we're gonna go sign some papers Saturday,
That's tight.
so that they can finish building it.
Oh, it's being built. It's not even built yet.
Yeah,
That's kind of fire.
Brand new home.
Yeah, like first ones. That's tight.
hopefully.
You know what I mean? Hey, David's going to be the first one in this house, and he's going to have stories like, oh, yeah, like someone died in it 10 years ago. Like, what? Like, it just got built.
It was an Indian burial ground.
Fuck.
Yeah, but I mean, other than that, I mean, just work.
Just work?
Normal work stuff.
How did you feel about last week's pod?
It was funny. I was watching it. I had it on my my headphones.
Uh-huh.
I had my headphones on my shoulders, and I turned it up. So I was just chilling. And then my girl was like, "You guys are dumb." She was laughing at us too. So
Yeah, I was listening to that shit at work. I had it in my pocket. That shit was tight. I just had to keep pausing it and playing it because I was at work and shit. But
Yeah.
the shit was tight.
Yeah, I
I actually watched it twice because I was watching it during the premiere,
Uh-huh.
but I was in a meeting at 10 and it premiered at 10. You got to change that time. That time
Why?
doesn't work good for me.
Ah.
10 doesn't work good.
It doesn't work well for David.
Yeah.
You got to change that time.
Yeah, change it. I can't be in the comments.
that morning it came out, what, Wednesday morning?
Yeah.
When I got to the shop, the fucking power was out at the shop.
Fuck.
I love it.
Yeah, the power was out at the shop. Kim and Josh were in there cutting up. Shout out Kim and Josh. They were in there cutting up in the dark, fucking
flashlights.
yeah, using their
Yeah.
flashlights and shit.
Headlamps.
Yeah, fucking yeah, just down bad. Already getting hot in there, fucking 8 in the morning, already getting hot. Just a mission, and then so it premiered, and so I was watching it on my phone, and then like around like 11, clicked back on.
That's tight.
So then like I was like 20, 30 minutes into the pod, so then I just rewatched it over, put it on the TVs at the shop, and we're all watching it. And I want to wait for Andy, but I have a topic or not a topic, but you guys got some feedback.
We got some feedback?
You and Andy.
and Andy.
You know what? You guys, it's not feedback, but you guys are getting canceled right now by a certain community. I just want to say that.
Oh, yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love it too.
Certain community.
Yeah,
I love it.
Which community?
I'll tell you when Andy gets back in here.
All right.
The single fathers of America.
Yeah,
I got a topic we could run.
yeah. Let's go.
Well, Andy,
Let's go. Let's
did you
go.
see the shit with the aliens?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that, but I don't really know what the fuck's going on. What's up with
See
that?
that shit?
I seen a little bit.
Some like it was like a U.S. intelligence official.
Whistleblower.
Yeah, whistleblower and some shit. He was like in court.
A
and he
whistleblower?
pretty much like confirmed that the aliens are real.
But didn't they do that like a couple months ago?
No, they said the UFOs. The UFO sightings were real, but now they said that they have
craft,
non-human
biologicals.
I seen that.
Like, what the?
Because they asked
fuck?
him, "You got a body?" And he says, "We got a craft and non-human biologicals."
Yep.
I was like, damn, these fools got aliens, bruh.
That's fire. When do you guys think that we'll be able to see that stuff? Like they'll put it out for us to
I would be dead.
visually see. Really?
These fools are probably gonna be working in Walmart in like 5 years, fool.
The aliens?
Yeah.
Fuck.
But all these fools at the registers that are closed,
Right?
speed shit up.
They're all closed.
I'm coming here for free.
Fuck. But for us, you don't think we'll ever see it?
Nah.
Really?
I think so.
What about, okay, maybe not aliens, but do you think we'll ever see okay, this is the UFO we were talking about that we used to have?
Well, the other shit
Or-
is dumb is because like they have the Mars rover too,
Uh-huh.
and they're like, oh, well they seen shit in the pictures, but they're like, oh, that's from the spaceship, or from the rocket that landed it. They're like, we don't want to bring it. We don't want to grab that because that might be from the ship. But then it's like, okay, but then you're seeing it like far away from the ship too. So
Yeah.
it's like,
I feel like
Is it
eventually
really?
someone's gonna air some shit out.
Yeah, I don't
nah,
know.
they're gonna die before they air it out.
Yeah.
This fool's already saying too much.
Like Kennedy,
Yeah, for
this fool's gonna
sure.
disappear.
Yeah, they're gonna get cancer or something soon. And
Mm-hmm.
be gonzos.
His house is mysteriously gonna catch on fire.
speaking of people randomly getting killed, you guys seen that one of those leaders in the crypto world? They found his body dismembered in like a trash bag.
Nah.
Yeah, I don't want to pull it up, but let me pull.
Where was that? Where was it? What country was it in?
I'm not sure. I think out here, like U.S.
Out here?
I think so.
That's cartel shit. They're doing it right here.
Yeah. They found his body dismembered in a bag.
Dang.
That sucks.
You guys all into crypto,
No,
David?
I mean, I got a little bit of Bitcoin, but
I don't fuck with that.
Yeah, some of the homies are trying to put me on, but I'm not too knowledgeable about that stuff. So I kind of like don't know what the fuck they're talking
I
about.
had my shit for years. It just is there.
Yeah,
My wallet ID is
Christopher was all telling me, he's like, man, you guys should just talk about crypto all day on the podcast. He's like, it gets millions of views.
Yeah, is he a big crypto
I
guy?
was like, dude,
How the fuck are we gonna talk about something we don't know about?
I was like, how do you want me to do that, bro? You know, he wants to talk about that shit, though. I was like,
Have him on, dude.
rent the fucking studio, dude.
Yeah,
Rent it. It's for rent.
have him on and have him explain it to us because I don't know about that shit.
Oh,
Pizza's here.
manager's back.
Pizza's here.
Pizza's here.
Pizza's here.
Pizza's here. What are you tiptoeing, dude?
Tiptoeing in my Jordan.
What's that?
You're tiptoeing in, dude.
Did I?
It's
Little
Gucci
bit.
flip flops.
You guys told everybody that I was gone or something, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we flip the camera around
Yeah.
Okay.
to show me your microphone setup you got going on over there.
Before we get into we're asking, what did you think about last week's pod, dude? And how was your week? You didn't tell us about your week.
And
Okay.
Andy, we're getting canceled already.
Oh, really?
You and
Yeah.
David.
Yeah,
Just me and it.
you
Just
and
me and
David. I'll tell you why in a bit.
Okay.
But how's your week?
Remember last week I was talking about work and how it was, pretty cool. And you even said like, oh, well, how often is it like this? Whatever. We specifically said, when my job's good, it's great. When it's bad, it sucks. Take the good with the bad. Yeah, this week has been rough.
Really?
Yeah, this last week has been tough. I wish I would have taken last week the easy week and made it just an okay week, and then this would have been just an okay week.
Yeah.
You know,
But
I feel for you, but I'm also happy that's happening because man, I was a little jealous. Like, man, I'd be tight to get paid to go to fucking Shakey's and fucking
Tell him one story. I want to hear the story about the fight.
so it was a cool week all the way up until a specific day. There's this thing going on at my work where real big focus without talking about it forever. It's just a big focus right now that me specifically in our area, we're having trouble getting it right. Everybody in this area, like all of they're all, it's a problem, but it has to get right. My area is not right. And they announced that these pretty high up, it was just all bad. I don't care. I'll explain it real quick. It won't take long. Okay. I promise.
Okay.
Once a month, I have to go in at 4 a.m. for this special thing. Once a month. And oh no.
Damn.
Oh no.
My bad. I wanted to see your eyes.
It's a Tuesday. It's the last Tuesday of every month or something.
Okay.
And me and a boss of mine, I have two bosses, but one of my bosses, me and her were chopping it up and doing some extra stuff Monday And we were supposed to leave the office like, let's say 5-ish.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen up leaving till about 8-ish. And, you know, I got a little commute. She has a drive as well. She drives like an hour and 20 minutes one way. So we were both kind of on the same boat. Like, dang, we got to be back here at 4 a.m. Boop-de-boop-de-boop. And I got home last time. After I showered and ate, I remember seeing the clock. It said 11 p.m., okay?
Okay.
I woke up at 2:30 in the morning to get to work by 4. And everything was cool. Like, everything that we had to do for that whole 4 o'clock thing, we were cruising through. Everything was fine, right? I had a meeting. I seen that I had a Zoom call at 11 a.m. So let's say come around 10:30 a.m. I'm like, let me get a little 6-inch Subway sandwich just to hold me over and a Monster, and then I'll order my actual food later, like after that meeting.
I don't want to disturb you, but there's for the thing right there.
Oh, man.
Come on.
30 seconds. I'm going to have to walk in front of that camera, too.
We'll just walk in front of it. It's cool.
Well, they don't know what color I am.
Yeah, they've seen you before. So I get my Subway sandwich. I start eating it real fast before my Zoom call at 11. And I get a calendar invite that these super high up managers with the company were going to come see us at 2 p.m. Me and my boss,
Hey, David, on the way back, can I get a beer?
They already know that we had got there at 4 a.m. They know that everybody gets to the place at 4 a.m. because of this special thing every last Tuesday of the month.
Okay.
But they scheduled it at 2 p.m. So me and my boss were already kind of like hot. Like, come on, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And we're like, all right, whatever. So we start kind of cleaning up, doing what we got to do to make it look okay. And that focus area that I was talking about was still blown up, beat up, and we're kind of already kind of strategizing how we're going to take those hits.
Yeah.
And 2 o'clock comes, and they're not there. 2:15. I stand outside, and I wait for them. I know what kind of little cars they have because they have company cars, and I don't ever let them walk in without me knowing, right? So I'm waiting, and 2:15 comes, nothing. 2:30 comes, nothing. And it's hot. You know, it's like 110 degrees out there. And I call my other boss, who's with them, and I'm like, yo, where you guys at? He's like, oh, we're about to eat, this and that. We'll be over there in a little while. I'm like, man, you know, we've been here since 4, right? Yeah. Like, come on. Anyway, they get to my spot. We start doing our thing. And these outlandish, crazy things that I don't even want to say on the pod happened in a row within like 30 minutes of each other. With these high up level people there, like crazy shit. The one thing that David asked about specifically was this fight. So we're walking out of an area, and we see this guy with a bunch of stuff, right? And we're walking towards him, and then a sheriff comes around the corner and kind of like gets up, you know, goes to make contact with him, and they start boxing.
Hell yeah.
The guy starts throwing down with the sheriff like Muhammad Ali style.
Hell yeah.
So the sheriff's screaming at him. He goes to grab his taser, okay? Shoots the
grabs his gun and shoots him.
No. Shot the prongs off, didn't hit the guy. Prongs go flying.
Yeah.
Whatever, right? Then another, maybe like 10 seconds of them fighting, right? And we're like, I'm holding my big boss's back and everything. Another sheriff comes in.
Wait, well, why? They were trying to fucking...
Not trying to hold back, but like we were like, oh, everybody, like we were telling everybody, like, get back, right? Let them handle it. Don't get hit by the taser. Another sheriff comes running. Boom. Gets this fool, tackles him, right?
Yeah.
Tackles both of them. But the way it got hit, the guy hit his face on the floor, and it was like he had blood already ready to go. So it was just like a blood from his nose everywhere. Like
he had the blood packs from the
movies. From a movie.
Hell yeah.
We got blood everywhere. Okay. And these high up ass people from my company are like looking around. Oh my God, what kind of operation are you running here? There was some other really crazy stuff that I can talk to you guys about later, but we didn't get out of there until like 8:30 p.m. that night. Because they were just dragging their feet and wanting to chit chat and do our thing. And then because of all these crazy things that were happening in a row.
Yeah.
4 things that pretty much have never really happened. They all happened in the same day with all these high up level people there. And then they hit me with one of those, this issue that you're having, don't leave until it's done. Don't leave until it's fixed. And so then, you know, it was just a long week because I obviously left, it wasn't fixed. But the next day, I did like a 20-hour day, getting it all right. So I did like 10 hours straight back there working on this specific thing. Took a little 30-minute nap in my car, ate, and then 10 more hours back there. Damn. So
back at it again.
And I was thinking about it the whole time, wondering if you were going to post the third podcast, because I had just got done talking about, you know, doing whatever I want, and I don't actually have to go. Today, I will say, today I was at the Humane Society playing with dogs.
Okay.
And then we went to eat. And we went to eat for a little while.
You eat Chinese food after or what?
No, we didn't get we didn't get Chinese food, but today was not like a high energy type day. But the last 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, they were really like, ooh.
Little overboard.
Bad with the bad, bad with the bad. Take the good with the good, take the bad with the bad, like it's all good. And then next week I have a few meetings scheduled that are like what you would say, like fun or whatever. So I'm back to like, okay, I'm cool with it.
Like you said, like the cop was fighting and everything. Is that still like for you at least, like a fun and exciting time? Because if I'm at the barbershop and a cop is duking it out with some dude, like, oh, that's lit. That's
fire. Yeah, it's cool. And it was even more tight. We found out after I went to high school with the cop. And so I
wanted you to go to high school with a crackhead.
Yeah. I went to high school with the cop. He's the homie. He actually brings his razor here.
Oh.
They work on his razor here. Shout out to Select Motorsports SB.
Shout out Select Motorsports.
So he got his whole razor built here. Really nice, lifted, big tires with all the works, I guess. I don't know, sound system. The cop lights. He has the red and blue lights on it.
Red and blues on it?
Yeah, he has red and blues on it.
Going to jail.
Nah, he's a sheriff. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. Uh-huh.
So it would have been lit if it wasn't a 20-hour day. It would have been cool. It would have been more enjoyable. If you showed up at 8, it would have been more enjoyable.
The only thing that made it a rough week is they hit me with one of those don't leave until it's done.
Yeah.
And when they try to do that to you, like I know what they're setting themselves up to do is like discipline me. Mm-hmm. When they say, you know, do X or X. So that's what I was a little frustrated with, and I was going back and forth with them pretty much that whole day, that whole type of visit. And I was asking for like Friday, and then they're like, no, do it today. And then Friday, do it today. Friday, do it today. And then we ended up agreeing on Wednesday. That was Tuesday.
So you compromised on to exactly what they wanted.
Yeah, no. I asked for Friday, and we, you know, we agreed on Wednesday night.
So you guys
we agreed on Wednesday night. We agreed on Wednesday night. So I got I got a little bit of time to actually do it. And I didn't get disciplined. Right now, it's Thursday, if anybody listening cares, and the specific thing that I'm talking about is good. This is probably the most boring, worst part of the podcast, so let's change it up. And other than that, my week was cool.
You want to hear what got canceled?
The last podcast I liked. I haven't finished listening to it, but I did, you know, live it. But the first 45 minutes or so that I'm in, man, they're making me laugh. Like, there's a couple spots that I'm dying.
Really? Okay. So, you guys haven't seen part 2, but when we were filming it, I was thinking like, fuck, I'm baked. Like, this is the worst conversation ever. But watching it all day straight, it was fucking funny. Like, there's some banger jokes in there. There's some banger combos in there. Like, I can't, like, if it ever comes out, I can't wait for it to come out because it's low-key a banger.
Stop making it wait to come out. I can't wait for it to come out, but I'm not going to fucking do it.
Nah, but it's low-key a banger. I can't wait for everybody to see it. And it's not that much of a banger where they're going to be like, oh, this is so tight, but I think it's tight.
Don't be hyping it up too much
because
then they're going to be like, this thing is trash.
Exactly. And it probably is. But
and you're going to look back in 10 years and be like, what is this trash that we were making?
Well, let's hear why these fools got canceled. Let's hear it.
Okay.
We got canceled by the barber communities. That's what I'm guessing. What is your guess?
You got canceled by a community.
By a community?
Yeah. What community?
Not the barbers, because I agreed with them that they could charge whatever they want.
Okay. Well, he gets barbers.
What other communities did we talk about?
I don't know.
I mean,
5.
I don't know. I am sorry. I will not be able to guess. I don't know.
Okay. So anyway, you missed it earlier. I said the power went out at the shop that day that the episode came out. So the first couple hours, you know what I mean, we're all in there cutting in the dark, cutting in no AC, like, yeah, it's a mission. And then so the pod came out while there was no power, so I couldn't put the pod on the TVs. So I was watching a little bit of it on my phone, and then boom, the power clicked on when I was like 30 minutes in. So then I started it over, put it on the TVs, and we were all watching it. And shout out Josh and Kim. It was just us there pretty much at the time. Marcos was in and out of there. So we're watching it, listening to it, and you know, like everybody's like, yeah, like laughing or like curious about what we're like. They like the talks that we were talking about, we kind of talked about like the housing market a little bit. They liked how we talked about the whole $1,500 haircut things.
Mm-hmm. And then towards like, I want to say it's like the last 15, 20 minutes of the pod, where I'm talking about if I'm lazy or not. I brought up like starting barber school or something, and Andy goes, yeah, I mean, in the beginning we told you that being a barber is a wishy-washy career.
I stand by it.
And man,
doubling down.
Yeah, right then and there they went from like I
like this guy.
To
Andy's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck
fuck those guys.
Fuck me? What do you fuck me for? I didn't do nothing.
Oh, I do. You just recreated my favorite 50 Cent.
Fuck me
for the 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's like
Floyd.
Yeah, he said fuck him. I'm like, what did he say? Fuck me for? That's my favorite, dude.
Can I respond to that or no?
Sure, go ahead.
I definitely think that there are many successful barbers out there. Any career that's easy to get into is very easy to fail at. So shout out to all of your people that are at the Lavish Barber Lounge.
Shout out Lavish Barber Lounge.
Do make it happen, right? The people that have a booth, the people that have clientele, the people that go out and make it happen. But when you first told us you were going to barber school, I know tons of cats, like way more cats than I can count.
Failure rate's pretty
right?
high.
Thousands I got 1,000 people on Instagram. Hundreds of those cats, Mexicans, at some point have told me that they're going to be barbers.
Yeah.
And a lot of them fail because they don't apply themselves.
Yeah.
You did the first thing right. And remember, I asked you a lot of questions about like, oh, you have to go to school? Like, what does that mean?
Yeah.
I didn't really know, but you did the first thing by doing what you needed to do. You grinded it out because remember we were talking about it 7 days a week that you were going to be working or going to school for like a year straight.
Yeah.
That's hard work. So I think that
you're still hard work.
I was doing what I thought was the right thing by telling you, like, look, if this is what you want to do, like, yeah, it's a good idea, but you got to make sure you take it serious. And I think I told you that back then.
I'm sure you did.
Like, dang, you're going to invest all this money for something that could not work because you have to apply yourself. You have to be willing to go out and, like, do it.
Yeah.
Perfect example, not to talk shit. Me and Joe wanted to wash cars, right? Me and Joe did mobile detailing. We maybe made a couple $100 before we were like, man, we're not applying ourselves. Why are we doing this?
Yeah.
Right? Maybe $1,000 if that.
Yeah.
And you make your money back on the equipment?
Not really.
Maybe.
Yeah. But same thing. Anybody that does mobile detailing, barber, landscapers, right?
Yeah.
Stuff that's easy to get into because you just go to Home Depot, buy the stuff, or for you go to barberschool.net.org and buy the stuff.
Okay.
How to become a barber 101.
Yeah, exactly. There's a higher failure rate. So I'm not sure exactly the verbiage I used with your last podcast where
Andy's apologizing. Right?
Where they were frustrated.
Andy's apologizing.
I'm not apologizing. Didn't you hear me say? Didn't you hear me say that I was doubling down? Right. I do still think that it could be wishy-washy for a lot of people. David said it. The failure rate's high. All of your homies that are already doing it in the barbershop, well, more power to them because they're the example.
Yeah, and then you guys get the bad people that are cutting in their garage and giving you guys a bad name.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's
most
terrible.
definitely.
I don't think that's
cutting for $10.
And they don't even go to school.
Yeah,
and that's why
makes you guys look bad.
That's why I was surprised when you said that because
can make you guys look bad.
Because like I said, I was the one that agreed with them and said. Yeah, I think a barber should be able to charge whatever they want because there's a market for it.
Yeah.
Right? I was the one saying that. So that's crazy that they got an issue with me.
Yeah, canceled.
But let me know, if any of them feel like anything I said is fade worthy. I know where the barber shop is. I can come down.
Yell in the parking lot?
Yeah. I can do that. I can make a TikTok for you guys like how your guy did. I was screaming out of my car talking shit about $40 for a haircut.
That'd be fire. Yeah, dude, whatever you want to come by, you know what I mean?
Get a fade and then
get a fade and then get a fade.
Yeah.
That's tight. I fuck with that.
Yeah.
I fuck with that. Like,
shout out to Lavish Barber Lounge.
2 for 1
special. Yeah, shout out Lavish Barber Lounge. Shout out to Josh. Josh is a barber at the shop, and he kind of reminds me of you guys, David and Andy. No disrespect to Joe, but like he's very educated on things that I'm not. Like you guys know a lot of facts and know a lot about what's going on in the world and the economy and this and that I don't really pay attention to know about. So you guys be like putting me on stuff and like giving me some facts and I'm like, damn, it's crazy. And that's kind of
like I didn't think about it that way.
Yeah, and that's Josh in the shop. Josh always like, hey, you hear about this? And I'm like, no, what's that? And he'll put me on game. and like money moves, like, hey, like I'm gonna start doing this to start making this. It's like, oh damn, I never even thought about that. And he explains to me how he's gonna do it and how or whatever, you know what I mean? And it's like, dang. So Josh's opinion, not that I take it more serious than others, but I think Josh is a credible source, just like I think you two are credible sources.
Yeah, cool.
I don't know
What
why
did Josh have to say about me?
though.
Nothing really. At first, it turned into, hey, how much do those guys make? And I'm like, I don't know specifically, but trust me, they're living good. They're living fine. And he was like, all right, for sure. And I know, I'm not speaking on his pockets, but I know he's living fine. So it turned into that, and then turned into, well,
but why? I mean, why does it come down to how much I make? It depends on how much I know.
I think they took it as like,
I was not talking talking papas to barbers.
I get it. I get their point of view is they're like, okay, well, how much money are they making as at their job as opposed to what I'm making here?
Exactly. I think they took barbering as a wishy-washy career, as barbers
are struggling and shit.
Yeah, are a struggling career.
Oh no,
not
at all. I mean,
more so than you could be this type of barber or that type of barber, which is more kind of like what you're saying.
Yeah.
It is because are you the? I don't want to say that.
Well, even like I said, I remember hearing it last week. I told you you can do whatever you want, but it also will depend on how much money you make.
Yeah.
With my businesses, it's the same idea. And that's why I decided to go back. I work 7 days a week now, just like how you do, because I have a regular check and then I have the businesses that still are making money too.
Yeah.
But if you don't apply yourself, you'll never make any money. And that's when we were talking about, can you do this at your job or can you do that at your job? I can, and I still get paid.
Yeah.
Whereas with you, if you decide to close up your booth and go home, you're not going to make no money. And then it can get real bad real fast. Cutting hair for $40. When you start to just do simple math, how many haircuts do you have to do just to live in San Bernardino, right? We're not talking about living anywhere else. And that's paying tax. Who, are you paying everything the way you're supposed to? Are you going to get audited next year and they're going to come after all your money?
Yeah.
They're going to start taking shit from you. That's a thing that a lot of barbers too, that I know at least, don't do the right way. The finance part is
they're not holding a
little bad, right? Yeah. And then they do it for a couple years, and they get jammed up by the IRS, and then they pivot, they do something else.
Yeah.
So again, no bad papas to barbers that are actually making it happen.
Yeah.
And bad papas to all the barbers who are messing it up for everyone else.
I feel it. Yeah. So I think they'd appreciate that, because I think the way they took it was basically the long story short, you guys saying there's no money to be made in the barber world kind of type shit.
This motherfucker charges $1,500 for a haircut, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we were talking about?
Yeah, we agreed to it.
Yeah.
Is that what we were talking about?
If you can do it.
Yeah, there is money to be made.
Yeah.
It's more about the clientele, I feel like, right? I think I told you before that I don't know if the traditional barber at a shop is still the thing, but mostly because I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't go to the barber shop.
Yeah, those other
I don't get to see how full it is.
And that's the thing I told him too, because like I said, they were taking it a type of way, and I kind of told him, well, like you guys heard, one homie hadn't been to a barber in 15 years. He probably really doesn't know all the ins and out of the being in the shop.
I just know hood barbership.
And then the other David, he said he goes once a month,
and he's been going to the same barber for the last 10 years.
Technically for free, but David hooks him up,
Yeah.
So yeah, but they weren't really tripping. But when that part came on, they were like, "Oh, what the fuck they say?"
Yeah. And shout out to Lavish Barber Lounge.
Yeah, hell yeah. And shout out. I want, like I said, I think
Sam, you can't come in here now. I'm gonna get beat up when I go there.
No cap. Nah.
Every fucking 2 months, I'm gonna get my ass whipped and a haircut.
Nah,
I don't appreciate it.
But
I'm not gonna tip you. Fuck that.
We all have guests that we want to bring on here. I want to bring in a lot of people from the shop, but yeah, Josh for sure. I told him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm down." Eventually. But my thing too with Josh, I don't know if he'll take things to heart. I gotta wait to see. You know what I mean?
Tell him, fucking papa.
Yeah, for sure. Cause I don't know, we could all talk shit right now, and it's all right. We're just talking shit, But we're just talking papas right now,
Dang.
But
a six pack over there, right? What's going on over there?
We'll see.
Oh man.
But yeah, so that was
the opinion, the feedback.
Yeah, that was the major, not major, but that was the big feedback I got.
Major key.
Even though we just dropped this episode a couple days ago.
It's good because friction gets other people to watch it.
Nah, for sure.
He's like, look at this bullshit these motherfuckers are saying.
Hell yeah.
And then now they're gonna be like, oh yeah, do you agree with this? And they're gonna play it.
Hell yeah.
And now we got a free view.
I just want to clarify again. Shout out to all the barbers that are doing it, and not shout out to all the barbers that are not doing it.
Yeah.
Facts.
Right.
Now they're gonna love you. I think they'd appreciate it.
If you got ain't shit barbers around you, then you're doing something wrong. If you got barbers that are making money and supporting their families like you are, or the people that your barbershop are, then that's all good. You know what I'm saying? I was saying it was wishy-washy to get into because it was expensive.
Yeah.
Right? You had to spend a lot of money to go to the barber school, and with no guarantee that you would be able to actually get clients, right? We didn't know. You didn't tell me in the beginning, like, oh, I have a boy that I'm going to go work at his shop. He's going to rent me the booth. Like, it's a...
To be fair, I didn't know. You know, that was on wishy-washy for me, like, you know?
Yeah, so again, wishy-washy. I stand by it. It was wishy-washy.
Yeah, you were uncertain about what you were going to do, and that's why me and Andy were telling you those other...
Yeah.
Like, hey, maybe you should think about doing this. Maybe you should think about doing that. But it was going to cost you some dough to do it.
Yeah.
But since you got the spot over there, then that's great.
And I was telling you, I remember, to invest in your job. I was like, you should double down at what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Right? So, still, I think it could be wishy-washy. But if you apply yourself, anything could be wishy-washy. If you apply yourself, you could be successful.
Right now you're just doing OnlyFans. You could do OnlyFans and Feet Finder.
Feet Finder.
Yeah.
/ the real Blammer boy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, man, I need to make an account before someone steals my name.
Man.
It's gone already.
Damn.
I'll sell it to you, though.
Topics? Anybody? I have one, but...
Go ahead.
Yeah,
no, I mean, it's a crazy, spicy one right in the beginning.
Let's hear it. Let's go for it. Let's go for it.
Okay. This is just the simplest question that I can ask it, the way I can ask it. Is old pussy pussy? And is old pussy just as good as young pussy? And is old dick the same as young dick? For like a girl compared to a guy. Old? So this is my
wrinkly balls.
This is how I worded it, that cock is cock. The old cats will make it happen just like the young cats will, but old pussy
get a little rhino pill.
Old pussy is not like new pussy at all. That's what I said. Feedback?
Okay, so you said cock is cock?
Yeah, I said cock is cock.
I don't think so, dude, because, like...
Okay, so do you agree that old cock is not like new cock neither?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if your girl, this is the question.
Fuck.
If your girl's at work, right?
Uh-huh.
And her boss, who's...
You're going to make me mad.
her boss, who's 68 years old.
Giving her fucking Michael Kors bags.
Who has no resemblance that he might want to have a sexual relationship with her.
Okay.
But he takes her to lunch because they had a long day with whatever work they're working on. They go eat at a restaurant.
See, I'm gonna start
just them two.
Right
yeah,
now.
no cap.
Is that an issue?
Yeah.
That is an issue, right? And I agree with you. I agree that that's an issue. Because all dick is dick. But if it was the other way around, right? And you are the boss of a 68-year-old woman. You guys had a long day. You're working, and just you two go to a restaurant. There's no issue with that.
There's an issue with that.
Oh, there's an issue with that?
Yeah.
Joe, come on.
If I take a 68-year-old woman out to dinner?
To a restaurant, like for lunch. Like for lunch. You're at work. You're going to lunch because you guys have just been working on a long project.
It depends.
I can't. Yeah, well, I can't speak because when I was working at my other place in Moville, I'd go to lunch with my boss every fucking day.
Okay. And is she 68?
No. She was 68. She was almost the same age as me. Well, maybe a couple years older than me.
I know we're not talking about mouths, but this bitch got a mouth too, you know?
Okay. Old mouth.
Old mouth. She'll pull her dentures out for you or what? Hit you with the Gumby?
If the pussy ain't there, she got a mouth. Just like with a guy.
So you're saying it's just as bad. That there is no double standard, that you shouldn't do it regardless.
Exactly.
Okay. That's Joe's stance.
I forgot what I told you last time, but...
Well, initially you agreed with me, and now you're switching up.
Like an old guy, his head game could go crazy.
Pause.
Okay. That's why I said. That's why I said.
Pause, but like...
That's why I said that it's unacceptable for the old boss to go with the young coworker, but it's more than acceptable for the young male boss to go with the old woman coworker who's like 68.
Like that one. That's like you going to lunch with the one from the training thing, the African American lady that you were talking to.
Yeah, and we did go to lunch. Me and that old black lady.
He's trying to use justification.
Yeah,
for his old black lady date that he had.
So Andy,
I'm gonna tell your wife.
How was it?
The food?
Yeah.
We drove to the first.
Was it just as good as?
Okay. You get some soul food.
The food was fair. The food was fair.
Okay.
That was the only topic I had.
All right, Sam, you got any topics you want to run or?
I do, but I kind of want to save them for later. Or you know what? I do have one that we could talk about now. But do you want to go first? Go ahead.
I could run some.
Go ahead.
Okay, let's just go with one. Opinion on like your homies dating a sibling of yours.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. It's a real good one.
Yeah, let's start. We'll go this way across the room.
Which way?
We'll start with Andy. Or
Oh, yeah,
it don't matter.
Opinions of your homies dating a sibling of yours.
Yeah.
Like as if your homie wanted to date your sister.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm basically an only child, right? All of my siblings are a lot older than me, so I didn't really have that problem growing up like both of you did. Not really you, but cousins, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty much a no from me, dog.
Yeah.
Got to have a real good, valid reason because all the homies are dogs.
Facts.
Dogs, right?
Facts.
They're dogs.
Those are your friends? Your friends are dogs, huh?
Everybody in this room.
Not me. Not me.
I mean,
I'm married.
Okay, David?
Yeah, David, what do you think?
It ain't my homies date my sister. Yeah, I think so. I really didn't give a fuck.
No?
And she's my younger sister, too. I don't give a shit. Do whatever.
But like she brought him home to the family, to like the family events and stuff.
I think they met through because friends of mine.
Yeah.
So then.
But like it never got into like a serious relationship, like to bring to the family, bring to the weddings and stuff, and bring to the quinces.
Out of the dude she's with now, me and the other cat, I used to work for him.
Yeah.
And we were cool. We're cool people. Him and his fam.
Ah.
And they're still together.
Not your boy. You're just cool.
No. Like, not anymore, but like before.
Yeah, you guys beefing now because he's dating your sister.
That was still cool. I like that fool. That was cool.
Shout out to that fool.
Yeah.
Joe?
nah, I ain't fucking with that. Nope.
What's the reasoning?
Nope. That's off limits, bro. It's off limits.
Like just for your sister or for like cousins?
cousins.
Yeah, like what if your homie wanted to date your brother?
I mean, if that's what my brother heart's desires, then
Okay,
So
so
it's
why
a double standard.
Yeah, well, why is it okay
Yeah, why
for
is
your
it
brother, but
because
not?
it's not my sister, bro.
Facts. Joe's got his head on his shoulders.
Just no.
But,
Like
damn,
I had a problem with that. Like,
but Christopher's not safe.
yeah, Chris,
Yeah, Chris-
You had a problem with that because your
Christopher's
sister's just a year or two older than
Yeah,
you.
she's 1 year
And then all
older
your
than
homies were always like, oh my God, your sister.
No, not even that. It's just like,
I was never the homie like that.
yeah, but
Okay.
I don't even say he was a homie. But
We know which one.
He was an acquaintance, and he tried talking to my sister, and I cut that shit off. It's like, nope, you're not doing that shit
For her.
Yeah, for her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You were
I
like
told her.
7
But,
years
but
old.
was she with it though? Was she trying to
Because
flirt back
that's
with
the
him?
issue.
No, she understood. Like once I told her, like, no, you're not talking to him. She was like, okay.
Oh, but until
She was-
then,
yeah,
but,
she was low-key-
before that,
she was low-key kind of with it at first.
Yeah, but first she was like, okay, I'll talk to him.
Dark chocolate man.
No, nah, you're not talking to that fool. I'll let
Sam?
you, Sam.
Okay, but okay, with that fool that fool's a fucking. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, and then
Yeah, fuck that fool.
that's the one where it's like, even though you are just an acquaintance, like even if you weren't an acquaintance, like you're not the type of fool I'd want with my sister, you know.
Definitely. You know who you are too, probably. So.
Oh, let's put it in the comments.
Shout out to that fool. That fool hits me up.
Do you guys drink the last of your beer, or do you just throw it?
Oh, that was a good one. One of your beer is
that's,
this
that's
full?
for the comment.
They
I
can't
mean,
see
I
that
could
shit,
drink a little
bro.
bit more than this.
Sam, they can't see that shit, son.
Yeah, why not?
The fucking label's in front of it.
Yeah, turn sideways.
Yeah, that got to be finished. That has to be finished.
Like from there on,
Waste
it's
of
trash.
Waste of beer.
To be honest, yeah.
That's trash.
Okay, so I'm the youngest out of all my siblings, so I was never in no position to try to tell my siblings what to do or anything, and not that I care, but
Like cousins.
I mean, fuck. Don't take no offense to it, but I'm not super like clicked up with my cousins like that to be offended.
Fuck.
Sam doesn't like his cousins.
Sam hates you guys, bro.
Family reunion. He's not going.
Nah. Shout out to
He's
them.
putting
but,
the
like,
other family shirt on his back.
Fuck. Nah, shout out to them. But yeah, like like I've never been too clicked up to care like that. Don't get me wrong. If there was a piece of shit dude that I knew that was trying to get at them, I'd probably like not step in, but like
Give him a little warning.
Yeah, maybe. But you know what I mean? I'm gonna leave it at that. But
Can you kill him?
4?
I think.
Hello.
Oh, but yeah, so like, yeah, I don't know, like I do think that's weird because yeah, like for instance, Joe and his sister, I look at Joe as like a brother, meaning I look at his sister like a sister. Like that shit's a no go for me. Like
Yep.
from the jump, kind of. At first it turns off like, oh, this is the homie. You know, I want to be respectful by not trying anything with his family. And then it turns out, this is my fucking dog. I'm for sure, like, you know what I mean? Like, they're my family now too, you know?
Yep.
And yeah, so that's weird. And there's homies like that don't give a fuck. And I'm not gonna say it's weird, but it's a no for me, dog. You know?
Yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Good topic.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Let's see.
Give up one more, and then I'll spit one out.
So I got maybe like another one, but this one, like, what are you doing? Like, if one of your boys tries talking to your lady.
My current lady, a past lady, a lady that I aspire to be with.
Your current lady. Current lady, current baby moms, current whatever it may be, current wife.
What kind of homie is this?
Is he an acquaintance or is he a homie?
He's a homie. Real homie.
Packed out.
Like this.
Yeah.
You guys are like
Straight
this.
to the hands.
Yeah. Packed out like that for sure.
Straight to the hands.
Yeah. Yeah. That's grimy. And but I think even like with certain like past girls or like, you know, I think
so like exes are off limits too for homies.
It depends. If they're just a bitch that you got the mouth from here and there, you like, and you don't care, then fuck it. Yeah. But man, if that was your girl, you know what I mean? Like, you know, you can't do that. Like, you know, that's weird.
And you think like even
unacceptable? Yeah, no, unacceptable.
You know what I mean?
All around.
You know, like if this was your fucking second grade fucking girlfriend, and all you guys ever did was hold hands, I think that's cool. You're good. But like I said, nah, this was your girl. Like, nah, I could never. Like, you're the homie. Like, I could never.
What do you think, David? Or like, if someone tries talking to your girl right now, like one of your homies.
I just shoot him.
You just shoot him. That's it.
Okay. Andy straight to the hands. David straight to the guns.
What about exes? Like,
exes, I'm too fat to fight. I'm just gonna shoot you. What?
Exes off limits too, or?
I don't give a fuck about them. That's why they're my ex.
So you wouldn't care if like your best homie was like started chopping it up with your ex?
Like for instance, like your baby mama.
I don't give a fuck about.
Really?
Really? That's her fucking life. Not my problem.
But would he still?
I don't think I give a fuck about my son.
So is he still? Yeah. So he's still your homie then?
Yeah. I mean, really? Wow.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't give a shit about any of that shit. I don't got time to dwell on that shit.
But then what if you're trying to kick it with the homie and he brings your baby mama around, like, you know?
Me and my baby are cool.
Okay. Yeah, David has a different relationship. They worked it out 15 years ago.
Yeah, like Christmas. Like I'll go to her they go to their pops and all that, and we go kick it and all that.
And the only reason why I wanted to chime in on this is because David's family specifically is just the baby mama, baby daddy, non-drama family. Where I was talking about.
Are you sure?
Well, I was. It was funny because I went to a quinceañera for David's side of the family. I went to a quinceañera for David's side of the family this last year, and I was explaining to my girl, I'm like, oh, that's that person's ex-husband, and that person's ex-husband, and that person's ex-husband. Yeah. They're like the same people. Like the same person has all three of their ex-husbands.
Oh yeah.
They're all chilling, all talking to each other, all dancing, whatever. And then like his sister's baby's dad is like cool with his brother, so they're always kicking it. You know, we were at a birthday party for his niece.
At my brother's house this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We were there. So she's there, his sister's there, plus her baby dad's there with his new family and his new baby and his wife, and she's pregnant and all their kids.
Yeah.
And so it's just kind of just like a...
But that's a little different because, say me and my girl don't work out, she has a new relationship and stuff, like, yeah, maybe eventually I could be cool with her and her man's whatever, like...
But that's not my...
But you're not going to invite him into your house?
No. I'll probably invite him to my house, have a beer with him, but that's not going to be my homie. You know, if that dude was one of you guys in here, one of the people at the shop, like, nah, it's an issue, because now I'm going to feel like, man, the whole time you were plotting on my bitch.
Nah, exactly. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, the thing is, like, if I knew that, like, the dude was cool, then I'd be like, all right, yeah, like, I know that
something didn't work out between y'all.
That my son's in a good, he's handled, like
100%.
But that shit's just weird. That's
the good. I mean, yeah, I get what you guys are saying, but like, I just don't give a fuck.
It just doesn't bug you.
I don't bug me at all.
Damn.
No, that's what I feel.
Yeah, like my baby mama's ex.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go over there, hop that food, work on his truck.
Yeah.
Over there, whatever. Like, oh, you don't know how to do this? Oh, I don't do that. I'll help you guys out. I'll give a fuck.
That's like the same thing, like what Sam was saying, like plotting. Like, I feel like if like I didn't work out with my girl, and then Sam got with my girl.
Yeah, that'd be foul as fuck.
I was telling Sam like my relationship problems that I was having with her, and then he's like, oh, well, I could do this to fucking fix it.
Exactly.
Does Joe not want to go to dinner?
I know.
I'll take you to dinner.
I know what Joe did wrong here.
Yeah,
you want to go to Olive Garden at 1? I'll take you.
You got the fucking cheat codes.
Exactly, bro. So I feel like I would feel like some type of way, like.
Yeah, for sure.
That's not right,
That's
bro.
foul as fuck.
I understand both sides of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, go ahead, Dave.
Would you throw your mom in jail for 1 year without telling her for $5 million?
Yeah.
And then you can't tell her why she's in jail until she gets out.
Home free.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, and I think after the fact, when she gets out, she would understand. Because I'd break bread with her.
Okay, what about 50,000?
50
Right, you have to make it a little bit more. 5 million is a number, right?
50
5 million is like a
number. I lowered the number from what I heard it was.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
like
well,
50
50,000,
bands, maybe let's say 100 bands. Right,
100 bands?
12 months. That's less than $10,000 a month.
Yeah,
she doesn't know why she's in jail.
Yeah.
nothing will
And
change
every
in
day
her
she's
life.
gonna call you and ask you, why am I in jail?
And nothing changes in her life. She'll have her job when she gets out. Nothing changes besides that for 12, 30, 65 days she's locked down.
That's not enough because I'm not trying to speak on my pockets or nothing, but at one of my jobs, I make between 50 and 100. I'm not going to say what number, 50 to 100 per year. So it's kind of like, man, like I could just go to work.
But you have double.
Double down.
Yeah, that's still
Okay,
too
what
little.
number would be the right number? Because he said 5 million,
Yeah,
and now
I think I could do that.
okay,
5 mil.
that's the lowest.
Lowest I go.
And you just talk to your mom, hey, don't worry,
Lowest
mom.
I'd go?
You're
That's
gonna be
the
out soon."
lowest.
Hey,
Sam.
But hold on, what if
on.
she doesn't know that she's in for a year? She doesn't know how long she's gonna be in, but
Yeah, no.
you know it's
Yeah.
a year.
Like
I'm-
you wouldn't do
yeah.
500 bands?
Nah.
You wouldn't
But-
do $1 million? 2.5 million? What's the lowest? I want to know the lowest.
2.5 I'm taking.
2.5 for you.
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5 is cool.
They could come pick your mom up right now.
Mom in jail.
I would do.
I mean, I'd go visit her.
I'd do like 150 grand.
Fuck.
My mom would like jail.
And no, but like you said, she don't know what she's in there for.
Yeah.
Jail might be
And
a
she don't know
vacation
how
for
long
me.
she's gonna be in there.
Yeah, okay. Well, what is she in there for? Because if my mom's in there for fucking with little kids, then
Oh, what did her papers
Whoa.
say?
yeah,
What her papers say?
then it's like my mom has to go through a year of getting packed out fucking every time she's in the dorm. You know, maybe that's not worth it. But if my mom's in there for something light, you know what I mean, and she's chilling. And stuff
Nah, like some larceny, like some
Yeah.
check fraud or wire transfer shit.
yeah. Then yeah. But if mom's in there for something foul, then like, nah.
Nah.
I
Your
don't know my
mom's
mom
like that.
Yeah, I don't know about my mom's getting poked up fucking over a mill. Fuck.
Yeah, she gonna make it out.
Yeah, fuck. Or my mom's catching bodies in there fucking.
Yeah, she gets some more time.
Just call her shot caller and shit.
Fuck. Then you guys have banger topics, and I feel like I don't have good ones. Are you guys familiar with King Yella getting shot at in San Bernardino by Mexicans?
No.
No.
I don't know who the fuck that is.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
You don't know?
Never heard of him.
He's like a Chicago rapper.
What's he doing in San Bernardino?
Apparently he lives
That's
in
a
Vegas.
bad choice.
I'm gonna pull up the story because this is kind of crazy.
Hold up.
While I'm pulling it up, I'll get the long story short. He lives in Vegas. He was passing through San Bernardino, going to LA, whatever the fuck. Apparently he was in San Bernardino. He has family out here, and while he was inside taking a piss, they shot up his car where his kids were in it.
Oh, shit.
Nobody got hit. Everybody's good. But yeah, so he was on Instagram Live, or not? Yeah, he made an Instagram reel, whatever. Like, yeah, I'm in San Bernardino, and these punk ass Mexicans were shooting at my kids and me. Like,
I mean, he was inside taking a piss.
yeah,
I guess by proxy they were shooting at him because maybe they thought he was in the whip, but
Maybe they got issues with his kids.
okay, I can't find it right this instant.
maybe his kid was using somebody else's name at the fucking restaurant.
Fuck. Okay, but my thing is, so yeah, that was his statement. Like, yeah, these Mexicans in San Bernardino be out here shooting at kids. Like, these Mexicans.
How does he know it's Mexicans?
He said that he was in a
Racist.
Did they honk the fucking? Is that what they hit him with?
Fuck those locals for life, eh? Oh, they're driving away?
I guess he just realized he was in a predominantly like Mexican neighborhood.
Okay, that's racist as
yeah,
shit.
exactly.
That's like going to Koreatown. Right? They're getting robbed by a black dude, and they're going on the news saying, it was some Korean. I hate the Koreans.
Yeah.
Slanted eye having.
and food community and all them are reposting this because they're like, yeah, like, okay, like I'm sorry that your family got shot at, but like, bro, like you're trying to make it seem like, oh, like these Mexicans out here in San Bernardino grimy, which they are. Don't get it.
Facts.
Don't get it fucked up, but like,
I mean, but there's a
exactly
every race has grinds.
exactly. So my thing with him is
I know a grimy Mexican.
I know a few. This story's not matching up
Why
for
are you
me.
looking at me? Huh? Why are you looking at me?
We all know Grammy Mexican.
No cap. His story's not matching up with me. So, Instagram video, they shot at me and my family and my kids in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Then he called on the No Jumper show and he's talking to Adam about it, explaining the story. He said that he was visiting some family passing from Vegas to LA in San Bernardino in a predominantly Mexican neighborhood. He got off the car to go take a piss. While he was taking a piss, he heard shots go off and he ran outside and they were already gone. So right there is a lie. He said he was in the car with her.
Did he see the Mexican flag airbrushed on the trunk? Or how the fuck did I'm still trying to figure out how he thought it was Mexican.
He said he was in the car with his kids. That's a lie. He said that he was inside. And then it turned to, my baby mama, my girl, whatever, they were with the kids in the front yard. It's like, damn, so they shot up.
3 different fucking stories? That's
So,
some quick-ass kids.
Yeah, so it's like, damn, like so they shot up the whip, not your family. And then it's like, okay, you said you have family there. Like, King Yell is a black dude. You're telling me that black household didn't let the Mexican neighborhood know, like, hey, like, he didn't let the block know, like, hey, I got some family rolling through, like, don't worry. And let's say he has Mexican family in there. Like, like, why are you coming at him so crazy? I feel like.
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't understand how he determined that they were Hispanics.
First
Yeah.
thing he did wrong was stopping in San Bernardino to take a piss.
Yeah, for real.
Bro should have stopped somewhere else.
Yeah. I mean, he passed by so many cities on the way down here.
Yeah, so
Unless he really had a pee.
The only thing that I don't know is I don't know where he was at. I'm curious.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would love to know what
Is he on the other side of the bridge?
exactly. I really don't know, but yeah, that's his thing. These Mexicans shot at me and my kids, and you know what? That's foul play. You know what I mean? Capping at kids, but yeah, I mean, I think there's a lot more to the story.
What did you do?
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like Dave Chappelle. I'm a victim blamer. I feel like there's something that he had to have done, said, or whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like I said, like don't mess around. Like, there are grimy ass fools out here in general in San Bernardino. But man, like, just they saw a black guy in their hood, so they sprayed up their kid. Like,
yeah.
I'm not saying it couldn't happen, but yeah, I'm a big victim blamer.
Yeah, I believe it.
All right, go ahead, Pops. Go ahead.
All right,
you got?
let's see. Okay. If she's going to clubs and bars, like on a every like weekend type deal, is it a deal breaker?
Again with me starting?
Yeah,
Sure.
no matter.
Yes.
Okay, and why do you think a girl may call you insecure if you feel that?
I think they would call me insecure because they would think that that it would be a deal breaker for me because I'm jealous. And then that's where the insecurity they think comes from.
Mm-hmm.
That's not why I say it's a deal breaker for me.
Right.
Deal breaker, yes. Wasting all your goddamn money on that shit.
Okay,
Yeah, there's shit
and
to
why
pay
do you
for.
think that a female might call you insecure if you have that belief?
I don't know. No. I mean, like, I don't give a fuck.
You don't care?
Yeah, I don't care.
Sam?
My thing is like kind of like how you said with the whole Kiki Palmer and her man's like.
Mm-hmm.
He let her out the house. If that's the type of girl you got, you cuff that.
Right.
It's kind of hard to double back. Like if you cuffed a city girl, like you're with the city girl, like, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like me, like I'm a big homebody. I would love nothing more than to stay home.
Right.
Every once in a while I'll go out, but nah, I really like to stay home.
Yeah, then go to Knott's Berry Farm.
Yeah. That's the biggest thing I did in probably 2 years maybe. Faded.
Yeah.
Faded. No, but yeah, so like if I wanted to start like going to the clubs like every weekend type shit, like out of nowhere like that, then it's kind of like, dude, like, what the fuck you doing? Then again, I got a whole fucking kid and shit, but
Right.
What about you? How do you
Taking
feel?
Baby to the club.
Yeah.
my thing to just stamp it off. Yeah, if you cuff that, you got to deal with that.
Like if you started dating a scripper and then
Yeah, like if you go to the club and you meet a girl at the club and you start to date her and you're mad that she still wants to keep going to the club, like, full.
yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
Like you met her there, dog. Like, what do you mean? Like, this is what she likes to do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
it's a deal breaker for me too.
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
He-
Not because like I'm insecure, but I just like know how guys are.
even if facts, even if you cuffed her at the club.
Even if I cuffed her at the
You
club.
pulled her out the club.
Yeah.
Well, that's a different story.
You know what I mean?
Or
Say
you, you just wouldn't get with anybody that you met at the club. I mean,
well, like no, because like that's I mean,
back
that's
in the
some
day,
people
back when hypothetical single Joe would bang one out and then send her on her way, or keep her on the roster.
Let's keep it moving. Okay, so like
He's gonna get in trouble with this girl.
but yeah, as a deal breaker, bro. Even if I met her at the club, but like that's some dude's intentions to go to the club and find.
So if you met her at the club, you would want her to retire.
she has to
Really?
hang up the jersey.
You know, I would want that, but I don't know if I'd enforce that if I met her at the club.
You're like, come on, you like 37 now.
Yeah,
It's time.
I'd be like, hey,
It's time
come
to
on now.
quit.
But at the same time, like, well, like if I, I mean, if I, that's the life I chose. You know what
Like,
I
if
mean?
she's like trying to go to the club by herself,
Yeah, that's weird.
like even if I met her at the club scene, like
She's like, no, babe, it's the girls' night out
yeah, like nah.
You know,
every weekend.
yeah, okay. Girls' night every weekend is crazy, but you know what I mean. Like girls' night, like I don't trip. Like if anything, like my girls know, like girls' night, I'm like, hey, have fun. Like I'm chilling here, like have fun type shit.
And then she leaves. You throw the wig on in the heels, and you follow her.
Exactly.
Yeah, man.
me and baby Josie would just
You just fucking put an air tag in her fucking bra.
hell yeah,
No, hey, baby, give me a hug. Slip an air tag in her bra. So
hell yeah.
I got
But
you.
yeah,
Joe, you got the bangers this week, low key.
He had 2 weeks to
Yeah,
figure it out.
he had 2 weeks.
Figure it out.
Were these the topics from?
You know, he stole them from the other
Yeah,
podcast.
well, were these the topics from Poolside Pod?
okay. Nah, bro. Okay, let's see. This one's for David. Do you speak Spanish?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so
He's all
I
skip
put,
this one.
so we don't speak Spanish. We're some no sabo motherfuckers. I said,
Oh, that's a topic.
do you wish we spoke Spanish, and does
Ooh.
not speaking Spanish put you in awkward situations?
Go ahead, Andy.
I don't wish I spoke Spanish. I have no regrets about how I chose to live my life.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. There have been times that it could be useful, but I'm getting along just fine without it. It has put me in awkward situations. I understand a little bit of Spanish, so every opportunity I get, I let people know that I understand Spanish fully, over 100%. And to talk shit about me, I dare them because I'll get the hands. But I really don't understand what they're telling me. I don't regret or wish that I could speak Spanish though. Like I don't wish if there was a way
Magically know Spanish.
yeah, it wouldn't be an issue for me.
So you're not going to sign up for like Rosetta Stone, trying to learn right now?
No.
No.
David?
I do not regret that I don't know Spanish. Reason being, my dad's from Mexico. He came over here to learn English. If he could do it, all you other motherfuckers can too. I've gotten yelled at by one of my managers before when I used to work, like way back when, because she was telling me some bullshit in Spanish about driving with the forks up too high and on the forklift. And I don't understand you. I'm leaving. And then she got mad at me and she told one of the other managers to tell me something. I was like, tell her to fucking learn English. She wants to be in charge of everybody. Learn fucking English.
I like that. I do wish I knew Spanish.
But I do understand Spanish now.
Yeah, I might catch a word and try to sum up what you were talking about, but I don't understand Spanish. I don't speak it. Yeah, like I wish I knew it. My dad's side of the family, they speak Spanish. You know, I got some grandparents from Mexico and stuff like that, family from Mexico, and yeah, like, but I just didn't grow up with them like that, so I never picked up on it. But to be fair, my cousins that did grow up over there, I don't think they really know Spanish either. So, but yeah, no, I really wish I do. Yeah, like work, it could be helpful. Even like right now, like the barbershop, I'm in a predominantly Latino area.
Is that where that guy got shot at?
Is it Latino?
Probably.
Huh?
Is it Latino? The area? Or is it like a Hispanic area?
Is there a difference?
Major.
Latinx.
Really?
Latinx.
No, you don't say Latinx.
Okay, Hispanic. Fuck it.
Okay. All right. Mexican?
Well,
Mexican?
yeah, we get some salvies.
Okay. Some salvies.
You know what I mean? I'm a little Honduran in there.
Honduran.
We do not discriminate at Lavish Barber Lounge. But anyways, yeah, like, you know, they come in trying to ask for a haircut in Spanish. I can piece it together now. I'm getting better at it, but I still can't. I still asked one of the homies to translate for me and stuff. And if I knew Spanish, I could just handle business by myself.
Yeah, I think in the service industry, I think it's better if you
Okay,
understand.
now what about this one? This isn't the service industry. Including my girl now, I've dated women that their families are pure Mexican, not a lick of English.
They just speak Spanish when you go over there.
Yeah, and I gotta even my girl. No, like fuck that. My girl now, like I gotta go to the family events and smile and nod my head like a. I gotta smile and nod my head like a bitch for the fucking 3 hours. And yeah, sure, I'll take one.
You see. Gracias.
yeah. I gotta, and you know what I mean. Like that kind of sucks. Like I would love to like
hold a conversation.
Yeah, chop it up. You know what I mean. And she has family who speaks English too.
I mean, just stop being lazy and do Rosetta Stone. Lazy ass. We were talking about you could do it while you're at the gym.
I'll go. We've been over this. I don't have time for the gym.
Well, I'm just saying. Stop being lazy piece of shit.
But like how you said too about like you told that manager like, man, she should fucking learn English. Lately, my girl's been getting some not criticism, just she's have people telling her to start teaching our baby Spanish. I'm like, man, like my baby don't even fucking know English yet. Why are you gonna teach her Spanish for?
Yeah.
And
but it is better to.
I disagree. I don't
both.
care whatever anybody. I disagree.
Yeah, teach them both because it's easier for them to just pick it up and know it. But
and see, people always say that.
Teach them if you teach them Spanish, like only Spanish, then you're gonna fuck them up for school.
Yeah,
right.
You can't fuck them up.
Jack them up for school. If you're gonna teach them Spanish, you can teach them the basics, but don't try to
make them fluent.
Make them fluent when they're 2 or 3.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck them up for school. You can't fuck them up for school.
Yeah, I don't know. Like my thing is too is like you don't have to be a dick, but it's like fucking like we live in America, we live in California.
Yeah, it's like okay, like if you fucking move to fucking Japan,
exactly,
you expect them to speak English to you over there?
Fuck no.
No, and they don't give a fuck.
That's the thing too. Like, hey, do I want my daughter to know Spanish? Sure, but like, nah, like she. Like I've had the conversation before too, like she's gonna learn Spanish first. Like fuck no, she's not. For what? Like that's not our language out here. You know what I mean?
It's not.
If we lived in Mexico,
not only is it not the language for where we're at, but it's not the international business language.
Yeah, it would hurt her.
Business language is English.
And then I told her too, like say we moved to Mexico, then I think that's what teach her Spanish if we're gonna live our life out here in Mexico because. This is her area. This is her culture.
The second time you've mentioned moving to Mexico.
I'm telling you, I'm gone.
This gone.
I'm gone.
This was already in TJ.
Hell yeah, TJ. $400,000. Give me a little mansion. But
your life expectancy rate is just going.
Hey, you better learn Spanish so you can cut them Mexicans' hairs.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah. They're gonna get you.
Yeah, I know. I kind of took a rant on that, Joe. What's your take on?
Oh yeah, I mean, I wish I spoke Spanish. I've been put in some awkward situations, like with my girl's family.
Yeah,
and like even at work,
you gotta smile and not like a bitch.
Smile.
Like, oh, hola, maricón, hola.
Why don't you just say like I don't know what you're talking about, or like I don't speak Spanish?
They know I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, that's what I hate too.
But it's just like.
But do they try to speak English to you?
Yeah, they'll speak English, but it's like I mean they're just used to chopping it.
But then they
Spanish.
flip it back. Yeah, they flip it right back.
So it's not like.
Have you guys ever been put down for being a no sabo kid? Or person in general?
I don't.
I would never allow that.
Or maybe not put down, but you know what I mean? Like
people all the time are like,
you ain't really about it.
Well, you don't speak at a Spanish?
Yeah, they tell me. They tell me, oh, that's your last name and you don't know Spanish? I'm like, no. Yeah. The first thing I replied to him is, no, my dad came to America and learned English, and that's what you're supposed to do.
I say I'm Muslim and I speak Arabic. Okay. And then I talk to them in Arabic.
You should learn the language of the country.
No one puts me down. I just got like people like at work, they'll just start talking to me in Spanish.
Because they think that you're...
And then tell them you're Arabic.
And then I'm like, nah, I don't know what you're saying, bro.
Okay, for instance, years ago, I was talking to this one girl, and... And like whenever like a Spanish song would be on, I'd be like nodding my head a little bit, not knowing what it's saying or nothing. Mm-hmm. But then she'd flip it on me like, fool, like you don't know what the
Mexican music is a lot different.
Like,
if the beat is right, you'll dance all night.
But like on some shit like, fool, you don't know what the fuck they're saying. Like, oh, okay, whatever.
Like, so I can't enjoy that shit?
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck?
Exactly. And then like, shout out my girl now. My girl like, I'll be listening to some shit. You know what I mean? And my girl, fucks with it. Even though, I don't understand it or nothing.
Oh, that's the same shit. Listening to fucking mumble rap, you know what the fuck they're saying.
Okay.
Still vibe to it?
I mean, you don't listen to rap right now to listen to the words anyway.
You can't, yeah. Oh, like that song you were showing us earlier?
Exactly. I'm only listening to lyrics.
Straight bars.
Yeah, like I'm trying to hold it down for the no sabo kids out there, sabo dudes out there.
We holding it down.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's my thing too. Like,
you're drinking fucking Modelo's.
Like, okay, I was, I was born here. Like, fuck. Like, I'm like, sorry, I don't. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm American.
yeah, like sorry, I don't speak Spanish in fucking SoCal. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like, sorry.
Oops.
Like, sorry, I only speak English.
You're so close to Mexico. You should know it.
Exactly. It's like, damn, like it's crazy how like damn, I'm supposed to feel
You
bad.
don't know your culture.
Yeah, for not knowing my culture and not being able to
understand that.
accommodate to you.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what I
What
mean?
about your heritage,
Exactly.
Samuel?
Fuck.
All right, let's go.
Fuck them.
Let's get run another topic. What are your guys' biggest pet peeves?
In terms of,
I
don't know.
hate hearing people fucking chew.
I would always try
Like,
to.
like
I
a
would
fucking
always try to
table?
chew on the mic when we be playing games to piss David off.
If we're
I don't think
fucking,
you care.
if we're sitting at a table and you're fucking like, I will get up and leave.
Yeah,
Yes, 100%.
it just drives you crazy.
And then my girl's Asian and her, like the kids are half Asian, so they be eating ramen like. I gotta go. I gotta go, my guy.
You?
I can't handle it.
Seriously.
Same shit like the bags. I hate fucking bags too. Like that shit. The shit. If you're like this, fucking with your chips, I can't fucking stand that.
No
shit.
go. Is a no go.
I fucking hate it.
Pet peeves? I don't know. I mean,
I don't even have the answer to my own question.
I have the answer. Maybe Sam will agree with mine. My biggest pet peeve is minor inconveniences. Biggest
course.
pet peeve. So, for example, I'm trying to leave and I drop my keys on the floor.
Pisses you
punch the
off.
wall.
I already get really frustrated. Or like I'm trying to open the door and like the lock's getting stuck. It like makes me just
You get the woosah.
get higher, frustrated, more frustrated. So any minor inconvenience that to most people is not a problem. My biggest pet peeve is the minor inconveniences to me add up to so much more. So that by the end of the day, it's like,
Oh,
man,
hell yeah.
there's so much.
It's such a bad day.
Shit that's happened.
Just little
When
bullshit
all
all
that's
day.
happened all day is like I dropped my keys on the floor. I left my wallet upstairs. Like that's the thing. We don't wear our shoes upstairs. So when I put my shoes on downstairs, I don't go upstairs anymore. I won't
Forget something.
Yeah.
You gotta take your shoes off.
Yeah, take your shoes back
take
off.
my shoes off and then walk back up the stairs.
Yeah.
That's a big deal to me. Like no,
Oh, that's not gonna bother you like in like 3 years. Not gonna bother you.
why?
You just tell the fucking kid to go get it.
Yeah,
Hey, that's what I do. If I'm in the car and I forgot my wallet in my room, call the women kids.
go get it.
Bring it out to me. That's it.
Yeah.
I'll still have some minor inconvenience because then tell the kid to go get it. Brings the wrong one.
one.
Oh, where is it at?
I can't find it,
Can't find it.
It's not
And
there.
It's gonna piss me off.
Yeah.
It's right in front of you.
Yeah.
I can see it in my mind.
My
I know
biggest,
exactly where it's at.
my biggest pet peeve.
If I go
is
up there and find it, I'm gonna
minor-
whip your ass.
Kick your ass. Yeah. My biggest pet peeve is minor inconveniences.
Yeah, I gotta go right with Andy on that one. Yeah, I can't think of any other ones really. Like,
Styrofoam.
I don't give a fuck about styrofoam.
Yeah, rubbing it together.
Hate the noise of styrofoam.
Yeah.
Yep. Mhm.
You know what I really hate? It's not like a pet peeve. I hate how cotton balls feel if you pull them apart.
Okay.
Oh, I can't.
I would say,
stand
like,
that.
mine's
if my
too,
medicine
like,
bottle has that, I gotta give it to my girl. So she can take it out.
Fuck.
Damn. I would say mine's like the minor inconvenience thing too. Like running late. Like I like to be on time, and then my girl usually. My girl usually.
Yeah, that's what the fuck.
Okay, no, I do.
We got to address that.
You
Pause.
like to hold on.
Okay,
you
no,
like to
listen
be on
up.
time, but you're never on time.
You're growing.
I have a lot of inconveniences, right?
That-
That you guys will not believe, and I don't care. I know you guys are gonna talk shit. I know you'll talk shit. I know you'll talk shit. I know you'll talk shit. But there's things that happen that inconvenience me, and it drives me crazy.
I think a minor
Drives me
inconvenience.
fucking insane. And then trying to explain myself to someone, that drives me crazy.
Yeah, I don't explain myself to anybody, but I don't let the minor inconveniences adjust my schedule. I think I'm big on
Yeah,
that.
it just ruins Joe's whole entire.
No,
day.
I'll let it just fuck up my whole day, and then I'm
Yeah.
fucking pissed. And then
We know.
my anxiety just goes to the fucking roof, and
We
then I
know.
start getting fucking pissed.
We know.
And then I get annoyed, and then if my anxiety's gone, then I just won't want to go.
Yep. Because
bad.
because I asked Joe today. I was like, "Hey Joe, you coming to the studio
He
today?"
didn't know still.
I said, yeah.
No. He said yeah. I said great, and he said, "Oh, you don't want me to go?"
No, it sounded like sarcastic. Like,
No.
he said, hey Joe, you going? You said, great. I said, damn, all right.
Facts.
Fuck, sorry.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, guy, your pistol looks a little warm and flat.
Yeah.
Grab another one, dude. If you're trying to call me out for my beers, dude.
I mean, fool, I got 2 empty bottles right here.
Did I not fucking
This one has a
pound?
6-pack underneath this
Well, I
fucking.
pounded like 7 fucking episode 2. You had 1.
Did you hear him clanking earlier?
Nah. Fuck.
He has a good amount under the desk. That's nasty.
Yeah, it's very nasty.
You're nasty.
I would have just threw it.
Go ahead and finish. Go ahead and finish your. You're nasty, dude. Go ahead and finish your story.
Clank it against
about
the other one so you can hear it.
How
Damn.
about your minor inconveniences. Your girl, you said your girl likes to be late. I'm guessing.
Yeah, she doesn't think you have to show up on time.
Nope. I respect other
Me too,
people's
though.
time.
I love a good
Like being prompt.
it starts at 6. Let's be there at 7.
No.
Yeah, to me that's disrespectful.
If someone tells me to be there at
Hey,
6,
but
I want to
I'll
show up
be
like
there
at
at
5:30.
six. Yeah.
No, but it
5:55.
depends the what.
You want
though.
to, but if a minor inconvenience happens, then you don't go at
They set
all.
you off, yeah, then I
You
won't
just
go.
don't go at all.
Hey, it depends on what though. Andy's like, hey, I'm having a queue at 6. Yeah, I'm pulling up at 6:30.
No.
No, because if I say at 6, that means I expect people
That
to be
means
there at
his
6.
that means his meat is
Yeah.
hitting the grill at 6.
No, because then sometimes it might be like.
Or it might be done at 6.
Andy might not even want to throw the meat on at 6 if Sam's not there at 6.
I won't wait. Yeah, I won't. I don't.
Then that's like inconveniencing everyone.
I think
else
I've
that's there.
Yeah,
I think I've
1000%.
only done that once, right?
What?
Where I said I was going to be there when something happened, and I said I was going to be there at a certain time, and I didn't make it there at a certain time. I think it's one.
I don't know. Everybody's late with stuff that I try to plan. But for me,
Okay.
when there's a time and my girl is just as bad with it, we get an invitation and it has a time on it, I expect to be there at that time. It gets to the point where I have to lie and put in our calendar an hour before what it says, just so that I can make sure that we are there on time.
I think you should be late more.
Now she knows.
Why? To me, it's disrespectful of
Yeah.
people's time.
Yep.
And when people are late to stuff that I do that are actual things, I just don't invite them anymore.
Okay, but like,
And I told my girl's family, like, hey, we had a party for my son's birthday, right? Her brother that didn't show up, he's not coming. He doesn't come to. He's not allowed to come to our stuff anymore. He didn't want to come on time. He can't come at all. That's how I feel about it.
But like, okay, let's talk about my baby shower in there. You got there on the fucking dot, and you know what I mean. Like the rest of the family and people don't pull up like that. So and you personally like to leave early. So it's like, dang, you showed up and left before the party even really started. You know.
It's subjective, right? I thought the party was going great. I had a good time at the party.
The party started at the time that it was slotted to start, because it was like people weren't there.
Yeah, we got to celebrate.
I showed up on time too.
So
we got to
then-
celebrate your child's birth, like the baby shower. That's what I thought we were doing. I was celebrating that. I wasn't going there to dance and drink and have a good time. I was celebrating the birth.
I don't think no one danced or drank.
So then, like, when you
Well, then what
invite
kind of
someone,
party?
like, say, I invite you guys to like Christmas, right? Christmas
Okay.
Day,
At what time is it at?
and I tell you guys pull up at 4 to open gifts.
Okay, then at 4. That's the
And
time I get there.
I say,
At
3:30.
That'll
Yeah,
be there 3:55.
55.
I'll be there at 4:30.
I say it's we're gonna be doing this from like 4 to 10. Do you guys like expect someone to stay from 4 o'clock to 10 p.m.?
Not necessarily.
No.
I think getting there on time is way more important than leaving early.
Like the length of their visit?
Getting there on time to me is way more important than staying the full amount.
Yep.
Sam?
Yeah, no, I don't care. If you said be there at 4, I'd be there at 4:30.
So like, what if someone you say 4 to 10 and someone pulls up like at 9:30?
I mean, okay, yeah, but dog, I want you out of here in about 30 minutes. Like, fuck, you might as well not.
Oh,
even
so your
pull
10
up.
o'clock cutoff. You want someone to respect your 10 o'clock cutoff, but you don't want them to respect the 4 o'clock start time.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah,
What
for
about you?
sure.
What about you, Andy? If you invited someone 4 to 10, they pull up at 9:30.
I would not let them in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Like,
You might as well not have came.
Why'd you come? I know. Yeah, it would be an issue. Like I would be like, why would you even come? What's the
Well,
point?
Like, man, I had some shit going on, but I'm still here. I pulled
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry. Okay, did they communicate? Because you don't be
Like,
communicating.
oh, I got a fucking flat tire.
Did they
I'm coming
communicate?
from
Right
Vegas.
at 3:40 or 4 or even 4:30, they call me. They're like, "Man, I thought I was gonna be on time, but this is happening. But look, we want to spend time with you guys. We're gonna be there in a couple hours. I don't know how late it's gonna be, but we're gonna be there. We got something cool.
I think
I'm like, all right, cool. I'll see you when you get here.
I think that's what I did too that day.
Yeah,
when
you
I was
did.
late.
I know what you're talking about now. You did. Call and say, hey, this is going on, then this happened, but we'll be there. All right, cool. And we stayed up. But
We had prom and stuff.
but
Went to prom, bro?
Nah.
yeah, David went to prom.
Yeah, you know, they invited me.
But
Chaperone.
one of the kids, 15-year-old, it's the whole issue. He's on the registry.
I can't go back.
Can't go back to school. 250.
Can't go back.
Fuck.
Yeah, but again, like I said, my girl and her family and their culture is if they send an invitation for 5, it really means get there at 7, and that shit bugs me. Like that's
7's a
an
little crazy.
issue to me Like, yeah, well, I'm saying if the sun is out, they don't actually really care if anybody's there until it gets dark.
I mean, why
That's the
put
thing.
that shit in the first place?
Right, that's what I say. I said, well, then why wouldn't you put 7 or 8 p.m.? And they say, oh, because, we want people to get there. If it's too early, we don't want people to, like they have all these excuses, and no, it's to me, it's
Don't
just,
put it in the first place.
I see it like, oh, go ahead.
Like when I would when my mom would throw me parties when I was little and stuff, like she would start it like at 4 or 5, and we'd be expecting, okay, everybody's gonna get here like 6 or 7, but it's kind of like a thing like, oh, like you're welcome to come and kick it with us earlier.
No, you're welcome to come help us set up.
No, because we could have that shit fully set up.
yeah,
by
set
then.
it up by 4.
Yeah,
Party's ready to start at 4.
If they expect people not to show up until 7, that means they're not starting to set up until 4.
That's the issue too. That happens a
that
lot.
happens
Maybe
a
not
lot.
with your family.
Yeah.
But like with my girl's family, that's the mood for sure. 5 p.m. is on the card, but they don't start setting up till like 5:30 or 6. Because they're like, nobody's coming till 7.
We're gonna
that's
fill up.
weird.
We're gonna fill up the ice chest at 5.
yeah, that's
right.
weird. But I don't know. Like I remember, so say we'd have a party, and the invitation says 5. We're not expecting people to 6 or 7. We'd love a good everything's done, set up, kicking back, having a beer or something by ourselves before everybody gets here. But if they did get here, hey, come over here and this party's starting.
The thing with me too, why I like showing up early is because I hate having to say hi to everyone. I'd rather
When you're there, they have to say hi to you.
people have to come and say hi to me.
I'm a big ignorer.
You just won't tell no one hi.
won't
I
tell
feel like
no one
I
hi.
gotta tell everyone hi.
And then when I cross paths with them, like, hey, I seen you over there, but whatever.
But I didn't want to go over there.
Yeah, you're not that important.
no, I feel like I gotta say my highs. Gotta say what's up to everyone.
I gotta
I
say
know.
hi. I mean, I gotta say hi to the people I like.
It depends. Exactly.
That's just like my parents too. They told me like, you gotta
Like-
fucking tell everyone hi.
Like if
like fuck.
if our aunt was there, our aunt, I say hi to her
And see, that's how me and David are different, because I still say hi to her even though I don't like her.
because you like fucking with her. That's why.
I know. Or like your aunt, Joe's aunt. She's all mad at me right now, but I still go say hi to, give her a big old hug.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's David's.
Yeah,
That's
my
David's
people.
Nina.
my
Yeah, that's
people.
David Nina.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't talked to her in like 15 fucking years.
Like if we had an event
I
where
don't
I
even know
seen
the last time I talked to
my
her.
Nino and my Nina, I wouldn't say hi to them.
Why, you don't like them?
Fucking block me.
They blocked you?
Fucking block me.
For what?
Fuck if I know.
Who's your Nino?
Fucking Michael.
Hawaii?
Mhm.
Yeah, he blocked you?
Block me.
Yeah, he doesn't
He
want to
doesn't have social media.
Well, Chris.
Yeah.
Chris.
Blocked you.
Damn.
He probably deserved it.
All right, yeah, you probably did.
The
What'd you
fuck?
do? You probably fucking. You're probably late. They probably invited you somewhere and you fucking late or you didn't show up.
Just got blocked.
You don't know why.
Probably
Affiliation.
hooked up with his cousin.
Affiliate.
By
Yeah.
affiliation?
Blocked by affiliation.
Yeah.
Probably hooked up with his cousin. Probably got with
Being late
probably
is
got
a
with-
big deal.
Probably
for me.
got with his baby mamas.
Being late's a big deal
Damn.
for me.
His cousin's baby mama.
All right. So let's go with different topic.
But I'm sorry, you just got done saying how you do say hi to everybody though.
What you mean?
And then you were like, no, but I wouldn't say hi to them.
Accept him.
Except
Accept him.
you got an exception.
But I try to say what's up. It just drives me crazy because my anxiety and shit. I get nervous.
You know what you should do? You should like make a short of this part and send it to him.
Damn.
Fuck.
Yeah, I get real nervous, man.
Send
That's
put it on
thing with
Facebook
me.
on the family Facebook.
He's blocked.
He's blocked. I'm blocked.
Like on you guys don't. Oh, okay, never mind.
Guys, switch it up.
Burn it on DVD and mail it to him.
Switch it up.
Go for it.
I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this.
Uh-oh.
Woke agendas being pushed in schools.
Oh, this kind of ties into mine.
Might as well bring it up now. Touch
Okay.
it all.
Okay.
it all.
My
It was a little risky there.
yeah, a little bit.
That comment.
Mine was while trying to edit episode 2. There's a part where I'm like,
I think we just need to refilm episode 2 and then just call it episode 2 and just put it out.
oh, well, I was just saying like my kid's too little to be in school yet, so teachers have time to get it together before they, before my kid gets there,
Mm-hmm.
And Andy said, private school, dude. You putting your kids in private school?
Yeah, private.
Yeah.
You just send them to the Baptist right there?
I don't know about Baptist, but private homeschool.
Fuck
Where David
that.
got beat?
Fuck that school.
Private by that same
Fuck
aunt that you don't want to say hi to.
That was the principal, and then they made me fucking clean those fucking books. Fuck them.
Yeah. Private,
so
Watch
woke-
episode 2 if you want to hear the whole story.
woke agendas being taught in school.
And private
And
school.
why
Private
I
versus public.
disagree with
Pri-
those woke agendas and why
private
my
versus
kids will be
public
going
school.
to private school or homeschooled.
But okay, go ahead.
No, that's
That's
my
it?
whole thing. Woke agendas are being taught in public schools. I disagree.
David?
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. It's America.
Yeah, I don't think it's right, bro.
But you don't think it's right enough that you're gonna send your kid to public school
To private school?
or private school? Yeah.
Homeschool them?
Nah, I ain't gonna homeschool.
But people be saying that too. Like somebody just told.
Hey, some homeschool kids are weird.
Yeah, that's my thing. And some people told my girl recently, like, yeah, like, you know, all the mass shootings and stuff. Like, I'm gonna homeschool my kid. Don't get me wrong, that shit scares me to think about. You know what I mean? Now that I got a little one of myself, of my own, but I don't think that's scaring me so much that I'm not sending my kid to school.
Nah.
To me, it is because my thing is, how can I protect my kid, right, from something that is unpreventable when they're away without a weapon? If I can give my first grader a gun, I'd be more than willing to send him to public school.
With proper gun safety training
Yeah,
classes?
1,000%.
Yeah, it's a CCW.
My kid will be at about 6 years old. My kid will be more than equipped to hold a gun full time.
I've taken all the kids shooting. All the kids have went shooting before they're 11 years old.
But if I can't send him to school with a gun, and he probably won't be able to illegally carry a gun until like middle school, there's no way I'm sending elementary school. No way, 1,000%, no way, no percent, no way.
He got a fucking crayon and a Glock.
How else do you prevent it?
So you'll private school them all the way up until like middle school?
No, at that point I'll just keep them at home. I'll keep all my kids at home or private school. Yeah,
Need to be in gymnastics for PE and shit like that. Rock climbing
Okay.
at the gym.
yeah, and a part of it is the safety, like you mentioned, but also a lot of it is on the values that I believe in.
Yeah.
And in public school, right? I have a ton of family that works in the public education system that I disagree with the beliefs that are being taught. So instead of complaining or
being a Karen over there?
or being a Karen or whatever, I ain't gonna do all that shit. I'll do my own thing, and just my kids will learn the right way, the way that I want them to learn. And I have no problem thinking that they'll have any social issues because I'm their parent.
He's gonna be over there.
I'm the one that's gonna be teaching them.
So like, what do you think about
What does that mean?
All the social stuff is learned.
Yeah.
Like right now, it's being learned by my son and how to interact with other people. When people have social issues, and unless diagnosed, like a full-blown mental issue, it's all just stuff that they learn in public school, learn with their friends, learn with their family. So I have no problem that my kids won't have a good social life. Where you said some homeschool kids are weird, it's because their parents are weird.
Yeah, they're some weird ass. Usually they're.
But you're sending your kids to public?
Yeah, for sure. I think public school does a lot for kids.
It does do a lot. It's doing a lot.
Well,
weed, methamphetamine,
hell yeah, fent,
ecstasy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what was just real quick, our cousin, the one, the short one, you know what I'm talking about? Wasn't the daughters like something like that? They were seeing their friends fucking sucking dick in like fucking 6th grade in the bathroom.
I think that was at your school.
Was that at your school?
They were sucking dick in the 6th grade?
Sucking dick.
It's dick in the 6th grade.
That was there? I don't know.
That was there when you get your dick sucked?
I missed out. I never got no head in 6th grade.
I think we're talking about the same people.
Y'all was sucking dick in Terrace View? Y'all are crazy, bro.
That's their school that they went to.
Sucking dick at 6th grade. No.
What school did you guys go to?
My mom told me.
I have a little
Terrace
cousin.
View?
Yeah.
I know someone who like smokes weed in like elementary school, like fifth.
Well, what? 6th grade is
She went there?
Yeah.
Middle school right now.
Both of them went there, right?
elementary.
That's what we're talking about.
Oh, so you guys were doing this in 17th.
It was sucking dick in 6th.
I don't know if they were.
No.
But they were telling stories
there was
about it.
Yeah, there were like there was people that were sucking dick.
It was a scandal.
Sucking dick.
It
Glizzy
wasn't me
Goblin.
getting my dick sucked, so I clearly don't know. I don't know. This is something I don't know.
This is news to me.
This is new to me.
Yeah, they're sucking dick in 6th grade. That's crazy.
That's fucking
You know what?
wild.
Okay, hold on. Are we
Life skills.
no,
We're teaching life skills.
are we concerned that they're sucking dick at 6th grade, or are we concerned that they're sucking dick at school? Yeah.
I think both.
Okay. You know what? I had
6th grade is wild.
I had some homies in the 6th grade getting domed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Sam does know about it.
That was a homie.
I do. Hey, but not at school.
Not at school?
Not at school.
Not in the bathroom.
No. It was at. I mean, I don't know. It's
Okay.
It's a
You know what?
secondhand
You know
story.
what?
So
Hey, maybe at school, but after school hours.
That counts. That's cool. I think that's what we're talking about.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
That's
the park?
wild.
See, you do know the scandal
See?
story.
Maybe. And I didn't. Like, fuck. I guess. I guess.
crazy.
You don't think
bro.
about that? Your 6th grader, you're cool with that?
Yeah.
She's cool doing that in 6th grade at school?
Your daughter, you're gonna let.
Fuck.
What if you found
That's what
out?
the public school teaches.
What if you found out
Okay.
I'm not saying that baby Josie's going to be doing that, but what if
Those are the values that the public school teaches.
What if there's a rumor that came out that she was doing that?
I don't want to get into that.
You have to strangle her out?
I don't want to get into that. But
he's sad already.
Okay, yeah, no cap. But okay, like all of us in here, we all know crackheads. We all know toots. We all know fucking killers. We all know fucking rich motherfuckers.
Felons.
Yeah, we all know rich ass motherfuckers. We all know who doctors. We all athletes. Like you, in my opinion, you get all that. In elementary school and school in general, I knew some badass kids. I kicked it with them. I smoked with them. It's cool.
And
I didn't turn out, but I had a well enough head on my shoulders to not do that. You know what I mean? And even with the good ass kids that are doing great right now in life, like, you know, college and all that shit.
Like,
let me ask you this: were the kids that were smoking weed, sucking dick in the bathroom, are those the doctors and the lawyers now? Or are they just are they working at?
No, but I'm not on either or of that spectrum. I'm not a badass motherfucker out here, and I'm not a doctor or nothing. You know what I mean? I
have a podcast on Thursday.
Exactly.
But what does that got to do with the woke agendas and shit?
No, that
Joe wants to talk about his topic. Damn it.
No, okay, I know.
I thought that's what you were rambling into.
No, I'm talking about private school versus public school. Why can't
private school kids do the same?
Hey,
shit?
there's some badass.
There are some terrible private
motherfuckers.
For sure. So why am I going to pay more for that when they're over there as well?
Like the preacher's daughter be running away with the
no cap.
Terrible private school kids.
Okay, so why am I going to pay more for that and invest all into that more when it's happening? It's happening over here.
I can speak on why.
Let's hear it.
Because of the payment, right? Normally you're paying into a small school.
Yeah.
So the size of a public school,
you get 30 to 1,
right?
Okay.
30 students to one teacher. That's like the normal. But don't, go ask my sisters what their caseload is. One of my sisters in her classroom in a middle school has like 45 students right now, which is against the law, but that's what they give her. So your kid has to be divided for 1 hour a day by 40 other students. And that's in Colton Joint. But in the private school, at least the classroom sizes are much, much more smaller. And I know the values that are supposed to be taught there. And then I have more of a say. And I have an easier way to identify if it's not how I feel, pull them out.
So so what kind of private school would you send them to? Like
that's the thing, right?
Because
like the easiest one to think about is like a Catholic school.
Yeah, they're all the
easiest one to think about is like a Catholic school. Even though I'm not Catholic. Right?
Christian.
But that's how I was raised, how my dad was raised, how my family was raised. Catholic school. You went to Catholic school. The Catholic school would be the easiest one to put them into, especially if they brought back like whipping. I'd be all for that. But I don't know what, my son won't be going to school for another 4-5 years. So I guess I'll cross that road when I come to it. But really what we have been thinking, I'm thinking at least, is like homeschool.
Really? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, but like you were saying earlier, like I completely disagree. I'm fine with my kid being one out of that 45 in the classroom.
Because that's one out of 45 targets.
Exactly. That too.
Yeah, you better get behind them other kids. Fuck them kids.
Shit.
Nah, but okay, yeah, and even the 1 to 30
bullet penetration of a 9mm is 3 kids deep. So make sure you're at least 4. You're the 4th kid back.
Fuck. Okay, no, but even
America.
Even the 1 to 30 ratio, we were all one of those kids. We're fucking fine.
No,
we're doing good.
In private school.
We're
David went to Emmanuel Baptist.
Oh yeah, no, not David, but us 3.
That's cool.
Like we all turned out fine, and you know what I mean. Like I think, I think you guys are all headed on the right track in what the different things you guys are all doing. Why does my kid need to go to public school for that? That's my thing too. My mom's like
for that. You mean
private school? Yeah, my mom's big on Justy's going to private school, and I'm like, no, she's not.
Yo, first of all, who the fuck's gonna pay for this shit?
No, my mom volunteered. Damn. And I'm like, nah. Like I think there's characteristics and morals to learn and not learn in school.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm big.
It gives I think the public school gives the kids a good opportunity to see.
Fuck it. I'm just gonna say it. If my daughter turns out to be a fucking weirdo in the future, fucking.
You won't blame that on public school.
No, like dang, like she just happened to be that. You know, there's a
She's that kid.
Yeah, in the room there's
like rolling
there's a
backpack.
smart kid, there's a nerd, there's a school shooter, there's a fucking everything.
Fuck.
Every classroom is a school shooter.
Yeah.
Every classroom.
That's fucking crazy.
I think
crazy.
so. Anyways, everybody has a role, everybody has a lane. You know, I'm big on
If the shoe fits.
Yeah, I'm big on letting my daughter. You know, I'm gonna guide her in a way for sure, but like, you know, I want to find out who.
Yeah, you want to guide her to not be the school shooter.
100%. But if she is, that's the role she plays.
What the fuck?
Damn.
You're going to jail.
Aim straight.
You have to turn the gun sideways.
But what if she's a
Kill
school
shot?
shooter that needs glasses? She's all cross-eyed so that she can't aim. Okay,
Yeah.
are you gonna help her? The only thing that I would say to that about the
Baby
like
Josie would
us
not be a school
Yeah.
shooter.
not being that is, I'm a gambler, and to me the odds are not in the favor. So just because we are good, I don't trust that it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And I still think, it worked out great for us 10 years ago, 15 years ago when things were way different. And now putting my son into this, it doesn't make me, like, elementary school right now is nothing like what you remember it as, like, at all. Like, nothing.
Oh, true.
I just volunteered out of elementary school, and it's way different. Kids are, like, well, like I said, we said the first podcast, like, young-ass kids that are smoking weed, like, all day. That's all they do.
Yeah.
That's not really, at least when I was in elementary school, like, maybe one or two kids, badass kids, a little bit of weed, a little bit of, like, oregano that they would light up. And that was
Okay, but I want my daughter to see that, and I want her to choose, hey, I'm getting in that, or I'm staying out of that.
yeah, sure. Of course, you want to be able to develop her character where
Yeah.
she can make those decisions. Instead, though, what I would like to do is do that in more of a controlled environment. Because you're talking about sending your daughter to an elementary school with over 1,000 kids, where she's going to be given 50 different options multiple times a week to do things that aren't very favorable. You know, her brain development will still be in full swing, where she'll make maybe bad decisions, maybe fairly often. That's my whole thing, is I would like to do it a little bit more controlled.
Just like I did. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, he was buying reefer from the
From the middle
guy in the
school
middle
gym.
Yeah.
No, I just think what Andy's saying, it's like a completely
So the
different
teacher
time.
called the cops on
It's
him.
way different time.
Different
It's
time.
nothing
Sure.
like what you went
Super
like.
different time.
for sure.
And it's to be way different when by the time y'all kids go.
For sure. But, hey, if I wanted to be back in those old times, I would have had kids way sooner. So, fuck it. I got to handle what I'm dealt.
Yeah, I'm handling what I'm dealt to. I'm making the best decision what I think is, and,
Yeah.
and compared to the data that I have, that's all.
Yeah.
So, like, your kids, like, we all got, like, phones in, like, pretty much elementary, right? Maybe.
I had a phone in 3rd grade.
So, like,
They
is
weren't
your-
cell phones until I was in
So
high
is
school.
your daughter getting a smartphone where she could be exposed to all, like, the different media and everything that everything's pushing?
Young cock, old cock.
Watching Talking Papas.
Talking Papa.
Watching Talkie Papa's, like,
Look at my dad.
My kids for sure getting a phone.
Pretty soon.
Not pretty. Hopefully not pretty soon. No,
My kid's getting a phone pretty soon. Yeah, because he knows how to use the phone already. He's He's one in a couple of months, and he already knows how to do. He knows how to call me.
Yeah, that's, I mean,
So
Yeah.
my son's had a phone since he was like 1.5.
yeah, my son's gonna get a
Yeah,
phone.
no,
soon.
I'm trying to be that parent to steer away from, not steer away, but
But he
Not get
barely
into
got an
all that.
Instagram like
not an
a month
iPhone
ago.
kid.
yeah, not get into all that iPhone tablet shit.
They got to learn technology though.
My son's not a tablet kid, but he just knows how to use the phone. Right now, he does understand the phone is for communication. So, I'm at work a lot. Remember, I was
Yeah.
talking 20-hour work day the other day. He'd call me like multiple times to like chit chat, and his chit chat is just like a and he starts talking about random
Yeah.
shit that doesn't make sense. He's babbling, or he's showing me his toy, and he's going like
Yeah,
and then he hangs up. I'm like, all right, cool.
Later.
And then a couple hours later, I'll get a FaceTime. My girl doesn't FaceTime me while I'm at work. It's him. I know it's him. I
Yeah.
answer the phone, and he's just staring. He's holding the phone. He's like, He starts going again. I'm like, all
Yeah.
right, cool. All right, cool. Boom, hangs up. So, yeah, he's not an iPad kid. Like, he doesn't carry around the thing crying, wants to watch freaking Miss Rachel all day.
Yeah.
But right now, he's pretty on it that the phone is for communication.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I'm gonna get my kid a phone whenever she's gonna be apart from us. Like I said, it's more of a communication thing. I'll get them one of those silly ass phones that only has 3 buttons on it. One to call mom, one to call dad, one to call 911. Like, fuck it.
Yeah.
No
I-
no smartphone shit.
I mean, I'll probably get my daughter a smartphone, but you know what I mean. Do all the parental controls I can,
Mhm.
and
Parental
yeah,
controls.
That new
You're gonna
iOS,
monitor their-
that new iOS is gonna have that elderly mode. Looks like a great child mode too. I was looking at. You guys don't know what I'm talking about?
With the big giant buttons on the screen.
Yeah, you should look it up. The new Apple update that's gonna come this year when the new phone drops.
Yeah.
It has like an elderly mode, and it's instead of our phone how it is now, it's just like 4 big buttons on the screen.
Like
it's
call,
just like
that's cool.
phone,
Call,
calendar.
contacts.
Yeah, contacts, calendar, messages, and like timer or something, or health, the blood sugar thing, and all
Yeah.
that, and that's all it has. And then or camera probably, and then it doesn't let you do anything else, and then you have to press a button sequence or whatever to get it out of that mode. And I'm like, man, this is good.
That's cool.
This would be good
Yeah.
for my mom,
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom's not that old.
but she doesn't like her phone. Her phone's too complicated right now.
Yeah, that's
we
too
just
many
bought
features.
my mom a brand new iPhone. But
hates
she's had the same Android phone for like the last
20 years.
5 or 6 years. I'm surprised it's lasted as long as it has. And she's been on Metro.
Metro.
So we just brought her over and got her on Verizon with a brand new iPhone. And her phone life is way better. Like everything about the phone is way better, but still she's just not used to it. She doesn't know how to work it, so she's unhappy with it.
Same with my dad. But my dad's happy. He figured out how to do the FaceTime. He figured all that shit out. So we figured out how to share locate. He's all happy. He figured out how to share locations. He's hip with it. I guess.
He's hip with it.
Yeah.
My mom doesn't charge her phone, but like every 3 days.
Damn, dude.
Fire.
Fire.
About twice a day.
Crazy.
Yeah. That was a good topic, Joe.
Yeah, but to stamp off my opinion, yeah, I'm gonna get my daughter a phone, but just like in terms of in her little life, like kinder through fucking. Oh, that's the question too. Well, when do you start opening up those parental guidance things?
Well, like I said, my son barely got Instagram a month ago.
How old is he?
13. 14.
Okay. Okay.
I couldn't tell you a date right now, but I'd have to imagine 10, 11, 12 that
But-
my son
but
would be
this
in a
I made a
more
Facebook
adult-
account at 8 years old.
Yeah, I think
But this
me-
was
I think I-
this was been on Discord with all his homies for years.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think I had a MySpace when I was like 8.
And
or
on
9.
Reddit. So you know how that goes. That's wilding out.
Reddit?
Yeah.
I read my news on Reddit, dude.
Yeah, but I don't know what the fuck he's looking at.
I don't read.
You
news
just
on
gotta
Reddit.
guide him right. Just gotta guide him right. You don't know what kind of memes that he's looking at on there.
Oh,
What was I saying? Damn. I was saying
That you don't read your news on Reddit.
that I read my news on Reddit. I was saying that
Now that World Star's gone.
What's Reddit?
Reddit is Reddit. You read it.
You read it. You
Yeah,
read it.
you
Okay.
read it.
But like, what's on Reddit? That shit
Everything.
you would think he'd be.
Everything.
I'm in like a Reddit group for like TV shows that I watch where
Okay.
people
Family
talk
Guy.
about the TV
Family
shows.
Guy.
Yeah, Family Guy Reddit group. I'm in like Airsoft ones.
Sorry,
I mean
who-
ones for my
who-
work.
Who was saying
Yeah,
something?
I'm
I
like
feel I
in
cut
I'm in
someone
like the camping Reddit.
off. Someone was saying something. I feel like I cut him off.
I think I was. I don't remember what I was saying, but I was saying something.
This week Sam died on the podcast
For real.
What were we talking about?
about
The parental controls
Parental-
type stuff.
your kid.
Oh, I thought that maybe like around 10 years old that my son would be ready
Yeah,
to take it off.
You make him an account on the hub.
No, no, but just take the parental controls off.
There's some good ones.
Shut up, plug play.
Shut
Shut up, plug play. If you guys are watching this, please.
Yeah,
Sponsor.
A
Yes.
sponsorship would
no
be
cap.
tight.
Shout out plug play.
Me and this guy were the first dudes smoking plug play in the IE. That's all I gotta say. I
No
guarantee
cap.
it. No kizzy.
No cap.
We put everyone on.
No cap.
Look up the invoice.
Yeah, no cap.
No cap.
Yeah, I don't know when I would lift those. You know what I mean?
23. Take him
Well,
off.
And like I don't know what we were talking about the last time, but I said I think there's a little double standard I have versus if I had a son or daughter. Like I might be a little more lenient to
Your son's on Facebook at 5.
yeah, versus my daughter. You know, like man, I know like all these kids ain't safe right now, but fuck man, like I be seeing these stories, little kids, little girls and stuff, and I'm like, fuck man, I got a whole ass daughter at home.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's something to think about, you know.
Yep.
Damn. Joe with the banger topics today.
Banger topics.
Yeah, great job, Joe.
Holding it together for us.
Yeah, I'm holding it down right now.
Shambles.
POP.
Hold it down.
I don't study for this. I just show up.
Should I run into the topic? You got any others?
I finished my 3. I have some suggestion things, but
Yeah, fuck, we'll run suggestions.
all right. I don't think I have that many, but
Who is it, Marvin again?
nah. Hey, shout out Marvin. Marvin's been
Shout
coming
out
through
Marvin.
with some bangers.
Malvin?
Marvin the Martian.
Shout out my cousin, my cousin SB. She said aliens. We kind of touched on that earlier.
Man, when did she say that?
Oh, no. Time out.
Yeah, you didn't say nothing about it.
Do you think aliens are real?
Yeah.
Okay. You?
We talked about it when you stepped out. I do, yes.
You believe in aliens? Yeah.
My girls won.
Same.
But when was that a suggestion? Is it from today or yesterday?
Today.
Okay. Well, because, are you guys familiar with the whole alien thing?
We talked about it earlier.
How there's a craft with
intelligent
biologics.
That's
the one that got me.
Non-human?
Because he said, do you have a body? He said, we have biologics.
Yeah. Here's the
Non-human
thing.
biologics.
I was telling my girl that
That means you got a body, motherfucker.
there's something going on. There's got to be some distraction. I don't know.
No,
My thing is
so-
like,
So when they do
is
this
about to
kind of
happen?
bullshit,
Aliens.
yeah, they're trying to do this. They try to do a lot of this bullshit when they're trying to pass some fucking bill that's gonna fuck us through Congress. So you got to look at what fucking bills they're trying to fucking pass through that they couldn't get passed before, and now they're trying to pass it as a different bill number because then they distract you with this other bullshit to pass those fucking bills.
Now, that's what I think is the most likely. Would I love to know that we are in a point of history that will be remembered forever when they first made contact public with the world that we, had talked to other species? The only thing is like United States of America sure controls the world in a sense. How is it that we are the only ones that have these things? The world is a huge, huge, huge place. We're not allies with China. Has China never dealt with any of this? And if they have, it's never been released. Why have they decided that it shouldn't be released just like we decided it shouldn't be released?
I don't know why.
They're Tiananmen Square?
No, because the aliens came to the fucking best fucking country in the world. They're fucking going around.
American Eagle?
American.
And maybe that's the case, right? Maybe the guy...
Maybe they did a flyby and they're like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Chinese people?
No, like
really want to stop
like
there?
South America. But like,
They flew by.
Like the Jetsons?
yeah.
Beep, boop, boop, bop.
Yeah. And then they seen us. They're like,
Is
oh
that
shit,
SpongeBob?
they got mountains.
Right, yeah, they flew by
fucking
Thailand.
national monuments.
They flew by Thailand and like,
Maybe they
all
threw-
these
maybe they
girls
flew
have
by-
dicks.
And they see fucking Mount Rushmore. And they're like, oh, look, they got the fucking big ass heads right there. And
These
they're
guys
like,
are huge.
These guys are huge.
Stop in.
Stop talking to these guys.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that was one thing I was thinking, like, it's weird that the congressional hearing said the 1930s was when there's contact made, right? So I said, okay, that's 100 years.
And technology wasn't even like radio communication, and our satellites weren't up to what they are now. So between then and the 30s, if they made contact to now, what else has been said that they have on the fucking confidential file?
And how has no other country had the same type of experience and not brought it out as well?
I already told you.
This could be like high talk and shit too, but like, they said like, oh, so you guys like communicated with aliens, right? And they were like,
He said, bleep.
that's something I cannot discuss.
Yeah, well, I could talk about that in private.
Yeah. Like, do you think like aliens like look like us, but like just from like a different?
I don't know.
I don't think
Does your
so.
girl look
Looks like me.
legal?
I don't think so. The reason why, if it's true, let's just assume that all of this is true and we're a part of that human history that is going to, have this breakthrough, right? It's all true. I don't think we look like them. The reason being because they asked if you had a body. They said we have biologics. To me, that would mean if they look like us, this is like what we would consider a body. If they had biologics, maybe it's like a finger. And they're saying like, oh, there's like less vessels or I don't know, whatever. But it doesn't look anything like us. But it was still
Here's like
alive
a
or what we
blob.
would consider alive.
Like
Because they said biologics.
I like the aliens off The Simpsons.
their head all like big old eye.
Yeah, are like maybe he's like the guys from when Men in Black, when that fool put his fucking thing, he's like, more sugar.
Cockroaches are coming out of his mouth.
Yeah, the roach. Yeah,
Coneheads.
Coneheads. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that fool was chewing fucking condom like his bubble gum.
Mexicans.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about it?
What?
What? How do you feel
Are
about
they
it?
real? Do you?
Yeah.
I mean,
100%.
and then what do you feel about this whole congressional hearing?
I mean, I haven't really been paying too much attention to it.
I think those fools are gonna get smoked.
I don't think it's real. I think it's all a big distraction.
I think it's real, man.
This whole
So you
Hunter
think they've
Biden
just been-
thing.
So you think
What happened to Hunter Biden?
Hey, who was the one with the coke in the fucking White House?
Hunter Biden?
Hunter Biden.
They caught that? They said it was that fool?
No, of course they didn't.
Yeah.
They dropped the... Oh, we couldn't figure it out. The camera was in the wrong place.
That
Bill
camera,
Clinton?
That camera was turned off.
It was
in the
Bill.
Oval Office. Yeah, Bill's in there with Monica.
Oh, sorry.
Lewinsky Part 2.
Fuck. Okay.
we're gonna run some.
The new, the new Travis album.
I don't pay attention to that, bro. You're talking wrong, homie.
I've never listened.
You're scared of him.
I don't
Yeah,
listen
he
to
scares
Travis.
me.
Yeah, I don't listen to Travis.
Don't listen to him.
What do you think about it?
Sorry, whoever that was.
I'll check it out.
You should have sent it to us for homework so we could listen to it on the way to
Yeah.
work.
It comes out tonight.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, then how are we supposed to know about it?
I think it's coming out. I think he just wants you to know, like, are you excited for it? All this and that and the other.
Press the cricket button over there.
Who was that?
Shout out to homie Jose, who, fuck this guy.
Fuck Jose.
Shout out to Jose. Fuck him.
Shout out to Jose, but fuck him.
Nah, shout out Jose. But his name's Jose, but he makes everybody call him Josie, Jozey. So when I told him, I met him at barber school. When I told my barber homies that, my daughter's name is Josie, he was like, oh, like,
You named him after Joe.
she got the same name as me.
That's not your name, bro.
And I'm like, that's not your name. What the fuck?
Your name
That's
is,
like
your
if
name
you're-
is
that's
Jose
like if
Maria.
you're like your name was Elijah and you told her your name was Elias. That's like the same.
Yeah, no, exactly.
What the fuck? Your name's Elijah, bro.
But nah, shout out Jose. But I'm excited for it. Not in the sense that I'm a big Travis Scott fan, but I was.
You want to watch it on Fortnite? Was he the one that did the concert on Fortnite?
Yeah.
Trying to wait for him to bring the concert back or what?
Yep. I was big on his side when all those people died at his festival.
I didn't pay attention to none of that shit.
Yeah, I was on his side. What could he
What happened?
Exact.
I don't even know what happened. What happened? Did the
Andy,
stage
can
collapse?
you kind of explain
Did they
it?
get shot? What happened?
do? I don't remember
Oh, they got
exactly,
trampled on.
but
That
they
was
got
when they got
trampled
trampled?
on while he was
Yeah.
singing, and then they were saying that he should have stopped the show or
Yeah.
something like that. But I mean,
Shout out Live Nation.
think about how small those people would have looked in the stage. You know,
Yeah.
how would you know that people are getting trampled?
And then like mosh pits happen all the time at concerts
Yeah.
and shit. So
Yeah. Now I think about people were on his ass big, and I'm like, dude, like he's the performer. He's kind of just showing up, and like security, all that shit is not his job. Like, why the fuck?
Yeah.
It's
That's
it
somebody
sucks.
else.
This is his festival. Like he's the main performer. Like this is it. But like at the end of the day, like his management, his whatever his label, they all set that up.
It's Live Nation's issue, not his issue.
He exactly. So I mean,
It's whoever's hosting the
I'm
venue.
eager to check it out because this is his first like project since that.
No.
Um,
What's the,
but-
what's the first name of the song? Is it called R.I.P.?
I don't know, but
R.I.P..
Fuck. He was he was the one who recently was supposed to have his listening party at the Pyramid of Giza,
Mm-hmm.
but then someone told the Gizians that
not gonna happen.
they think that he acts demonic rituals on stage.
Oh.
They think his music is demonic.
He got canceled?
Which, when people were dying at his festival, people were saying like, "Oh, he was mumbling some like demonic shit, low key," while people were dying.
Yeah.
Eh.
Don't believe it.
I'll check it out. I'm not no big Travis fan, but I'll check it out. Whose stupid ass put this? Is the sky blue?
It's not. It's a reflection from the ocean.
Reflecting from the ocean.
I'm seeing blue. Some motherfucker is blue.
Nah, I'm with you guys, but fuck my niece Kaylee, man.
Oh,
She's a big kid, dude. Faded. We asked. Okay, every time I take. Okay, first of all, anytime I go to Chick-fil-A with my niece Kaylee, I always ask her if the Chick-fil-A people are really nice or if they're fake nice. And when she was really little, she'd be like, "Nah, like I think they're nice." So I'm like, "All right, I'll take your word for it." And now she's like, "You know what? That guy might have been faking it." 'Cause I hate those Chick-fil-A people. Like they're being so fake nice and
So sarcastically nice.
yeah, I would appreciate it. All right, man, have a good one.
You're not a member, you're a
You don't
guest.
gotta tell me my pleasure. Every
Yeah,
time.
yeah, and all that shit. I don't know. I don't like that shit. But anyways, on the drive home, we'll ask her like shit like this, and man, she goes to a private school. She has a whole fucking Bible verse about why the sky is it, and it kind of.
why is the sky blue
don't
according to
know.
the Bible?
I don't remember.
Hmm.
But she,
I don't remember that
I
part.
don't know.
but she had a little.
David memorized the Bible.
I know some parts.
yeah, it kind of had me like battling, like, oh, like nah, it's the ocean. Like, yeah, it had me like,
Do you think we've ever been to space? Do you think we've ever been out of the atmosphere?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
So
That's why we set the monkeys up first.
with no say with no clouds, right? Over the atmosphere, even just like a satellite looking at Earth, and then looking at America.
Is it flat?
Is there a blue tint in front of America? There's not. Nope. That's why the sky's not blue. The sky's not blue because you don't go through the blue. You don't go through.
You're doing too much right now, bro.
You don't go through the blue, right, to get to it.
No, yeah, you don't go to the blue.
I bleed blue.
Yeah, shout out to that fucking tonta. And here's another fucking tonta right here. The same tonta.
Can you say who it is?
My baby mama.
Okay.
How you and your significant others met.
I met my girl at work.
You're not supposed to be fucking where you were.
Yeah, a long time ago, different job, but yeah, I met my girl at work.
Pizza.
No, it was not at Little Caesars.
You used to work at Little Caesars, Danny?
No, I didn't. It wasn't. I've never worked at Little Caesars. I've never worked in food. Go ahead.
No. Me?
Yeah.
You go first. You go first.
I know how Joe met his girl. He's
I know I drove it.
I was just shooting my shot on the gram.
On the gram, sliding into DMs?
I was with Andy when I shot my shot.
DMs
Pause.
or just under the
I told him
in the
what to
comment
say.
section?
Yeah, Andy was telling me what to say. I was like,
And did you say it?
I didn't say what Andy told me to
I don't know what I told him to say.
I know what you had him saying.
Andy
That's what you
said
gotta
some
do.
You would have had a baby. You would have had a baby a year ago.
I said,
Yeah.
I ain't doing that shit, bro. That's crazy.
It works.
I didn't want to try it,
know?
bro.
I don't know.
I didn't want to try it. I just said, I slid up with a hey.
Hey.
Hey,
Some shit like that. I slid up with
Hey.
a hey or some shit like that.
Hey,
that would make my anxiety worse.
why? That's what I said to my girl when I met her. Hey,
Okay, yeah. How'd you meet your girl?
on fucking Plenty of Fish.
POF?
POF.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You wouldn't have thought?
I wouldn't have thought.
Where'd you think we would be meeting at?
I could have swore you told me that.
The salon.
The fucking fuss spot or what?
I thought.
Because she's a fucking chank.
I thought.
I don't know if you can say that. It's a little derogatory.
Canceled again?
I think
It's okay. My girl's that. My kids are that too.
I could have sworn you told me that like she was like. I don't know where I thought.
And then
I thought it was at work.
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know.
no. Well, okay. So on POF, I said hey, and then we started talking,
Hey.
and then our first date was I was on lunch, and I met her at Farmer Boys. And she came in her pajamas. She's in an Iron Maiden t-shirt and fucking
Dang, you
pajama
remember the
pants.
fit?
With the fit.
Well, all you're doing is when my girl sees this, she's gonna be like, "What was the outfit that I was wearing when you saw me?"
Yeah,
I know.
And I know what it is, but
you should say the wrong thing right now so that she gets mad, and then you can. Figure
Oh
it out.
man, so I know. Okay, so how'd you meet your girl?
I used to work with her at Splash Kingdom.
Yeah,
fucking
work.
yeah.
So work,
Yeah.
and then
Fucking
On the
online and online.
Online. Yeah.
Damn.
It all worked out.
That's
Look at
crazy.
us. Look at us.
Look at us.
That's crazy.
You were fucking trying to splash in her kingdom or what?
Fuck.
Still are.
You already know. I still am. Shit. Trying to have more babies. Yeah. So we worked different departments, but I was making the food. You know, what I mean? I was whipping it up in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So she thought you were gonna cook dinner for her for the rest of her life.
Hell yeah.
And you ain't cooking shit no more.
Fuck yeah.
Free chicken strips.
No cap. Remember that time that we went to the races like at 3 a.m, and I had all those trays of that fucking food?
What the fuck? You're stealing from work?
Get rid of it.
Yeah, they gave it to me like, hey, like this shit's gonna go to waste.
This food overcooked food on purpose. And then you're like, oh yeah, it's gonna go to waste.
gonna be for the boys later.
I better take it.
Nah, people would book events for the banquet room upstairs.
Mm-hmm. Hey, were you there when they had like the bar and the hookah thing and all that shit there?
Oh, no hookah.
Oh, they had a hookah thing up there.
I think I remember going when I was little, but by the time I started working there, that shit was long gone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then yeah, so you know what I mean? I'm over here dropping tenders, flipping burgers, you know what I mean?
Candies.
Putting pizzas in the oven, you know? And I don't remember if I had seen her there before working there. You know, no, I didn't. But I was getting well acquainted with other people there.
Mhm.
Like, man, I'm making my friends, you know what I mean? And
How well acquainted?
Not too well. You know, just well.
Cordial.
A little bit more, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And anyways, and then all of a sudden this girl fucking comes, and she's friends with everyone. I'm like, damn, like you just started here. Like how you? Like, damn,
how you?
I've been here for 5 months, and I'm barely starting to talk to these people. Like, and turns out like once a year she would take like this little vacation, whatever. But then so then I got a new girl coming in asking me for food now, and like
you gave the big piece of chicken.
No, I think I did.
Here's your pork chop.
Okay.
No,
put the
nobody
extra-
knows where that's from.
Extra seasoning
Let
on
it
the
blood
fries?
out.
Okay.
I don't want his chop.
I
want his life. No, I think I denied her request.
You denied her fucking
I think she was like, "Hey, like, can you make me some fries?" I'd be like,
with extra seasoning.
Nah, I'm busy.
"Yeah, yeah." I'd be like, "Nah."
Just like the pencil all over again.
That's how I reel them in, you know.
I don't got no fries.
Who are you reeling in?
Nobody. Anyways, yeah, I think I was like, "No," and she was kind of like, "What the fuck? Like, you just made food for everybody else out there, but not me."
She's like, "Here's my badge. Make me food."
Yeah, no, sorry, can't right now.
Sound plays hard to get. Hard to get.
And yeah, I think it just turned into that like every day. Like she would ask and like no.
And you just tell her no every day.
Yeah, no every day. So other
You're
people,
like, no, let me take you out to dinner instead.
fuck, nah, not at that time.
I'll steal a tray of fucking tendies and I'll meet you at the car.
Okay. Nah, so then like other people would come in and be like, "Oh, can I get 2 orders of fries today?"
Yeah, I got you.
And yeah, I got you. And then she would come in.
She'd come back with a bag, with the little fucking paper bag, eating fucking fries and staring at you.
Yeah, no,
you
she would come pick up the food for them and be like, "Oh," I would know, like, "Oh, you're having people fucking order for you. Now nobody gets food.
Nobody gets extra nothing."
Nah, but then we were hanging out with all the same people, and you know what I mean.
They just calling you a dick because you wouldn't make her fucking food.
Yeah, called me a dick. That's the thing. Like, our relationship started off at beefing. Like we were beefing it, you know. Always beefing it. Not real beef, but
Yeah, pretend beefing.
yeah, I'm always beefing it with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Still beat her
now I couldn't beat her then.
because you're at work.
Yeah, but now you know what I mean. Now I do, but yeah, and then Splash Kingdom shuts down, and
And you can't get fucking arrested for stealing our food.
yeah, then I can't
No
steal no more
indictments.
food. Gotta go get another job and stuff, and yeah, all these years later, I think I hit her up for weed one time. She had a
She looked like a weed dealer. She was saying she got fired from Splash Kingdom, so she started playing weed.
no. Okay.
Was she in front of the middle school or?
You remember that party you threw? That kickback you threw?
Yeah.
That's where I got all that weed from.
Yeah, this fool was rolling.
All that weed.
Hours, bro.
a fucking
Sound
trash bag?
Sound was rolling from when he got there to when he left.
I was rolling.
This fool did not stop rolling.
Yeah, damn. I didn't. These niggas.
Like, you guys got Molly too?
Did he invite you to the party?
Probably did. I'm being honest. This
Yeah,
was
he
like
was there. He was
4
probably
years
there.
ago, 3 years ago.
I think Andy went.
He hasn't invited
He
me.
ate and then he left.
Yeah, Andy showed up on time and left.
Yeah, that's what I do. Joe invited me. I went.
I said, Andy, come over. And he seen the burrito pull up. He said, okay, cool. I'm going to get a piece.
Big old Rosa Maria's.
Fuck. But yeah, I think I hit her like, hey, like, because I don't know why I hit her.
Hey,
up.
I'm going to a kickback. I need
Because
a
you need
trash
some
bag
fucking.
full of weed.
You got any reefer?
and
Yeah.
some vagina.
Fuck.
Hey, Samantha, I need some reefer.
Fuck Samantha. So yeah, so like I think she knew a plug, whatever. But I never really like.
Hey, did you ever ask her if she fucking? Did you get it from her? Or did you get it from the
dude,
plug?
The plug.
Oh, okay.
Why?
I want to see if she fucking hit you on the tax on that.
Fuck.
Asked you? She's the middleman?
Dang, that'd be fire.
I think she would. Like, if you guys weren't in a relationship or nothing, like, she'd make some money on you. I think.
I don't think so.
No?
Nuh-uh.
Nah, because she was trying. Remember, she was trying to get the fucking free food.
Yeah,
at Chorizo.
she banned wanted me back then.
Okay.
You know what I mean? She banned.
So she would have actually paid. You would have paid less.
Yeah,
She would've took a hit.
Yeah, she would have came out.
I would have got it for free. I would have got it for the free ski. That mean I was all over my.
Damn.
Hey, man. Jesus Christ.
Still on
Your daughter has to listen to this at some point, buddy. Okay.
Oh, baby Josie.
Oh,
your mom really loves me.
That's so much. Oh, your mommy gives me big hugs.
We wrestle.
Fuck. Oh yeah. Then all these years later, I think. I think she slid up on my story, and I was like, "Let's kick it."
Can we kick it?
Yeah, like type
Yes,
shit.
we can.
That's cool.
Yeah. Then she macked on me on the first date.
Yeah?
Yeah. I know.
She rushed you?
Yeah.
Dang.
It had me thinking like, dang,
That's crazy.
that's crazy.
Dang.
But then I just kept kicking it with her, and you know what I mean.
You just been kicking it for a while?
They've just been kicking it, you know.
Yeah.
And,
Shit happens, you know.
And 9 months later, a baby came out. But
How
yeah,
long were you guys together before she got
2 years.
2 years? That's cool. It's a good amount of time.
Charlie.
You guys are already living together and everything.
Yeah.
Right? That's cool.
It's cool.
Sam? I mean,
Yes.
Joe?
Yeah.
How long were you guys together before you guys?
When I found out she was,
Yeah.
how many months? I don't know how many months that was, but I mean, it'll be 2 years when the baby comes out.
You guys have been together about a year then, before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
No, already?
It's 2 hours.
Yeah, I think it's all my topics anyway.
Yeah, I got.
This is the longest podcast so far, right? I think it's longer than
Is
2
it?
and 3. Yeah, 3 was only 140, hour 40. 2's not that either. I think 2's like less than 2 hours. So
Yeah, I think it's like
1 hour 50. Yeah.
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 We talked about some good shit though.
Yeah, we got some topics
It was
and knocked them out.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Go ahead. Wrap it up.
All right, that is Talking Papas, episode 4.
Quattro.
Quattro. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Drop a comment. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Sweet.